Oh, my body. Oh, every stream starts the same way because I just... Oh, it's like we're about to go for a sprint, so I stretch it out. I stretch out my body. I'm like, oh. Okay. That's good. That's good. I used to have like a little tiny thing that showed me like the whole chat, but now I just have this, and hopefully it's good enough. All right. That's good. We got that going. So, we are half an hour earlier, and guess what? Your boy's feeling a wee bit sick, so you just, icing on cake, all that. So, we'll see how this goes. But I gotta take off my hoodie, because it's hot as hell right now. And I don't want to have a nip slip happen while I'm taking it off, so I'll wait to transition to face cam. Oh. Granted, the shirt is pretty tight, which probably would have been fine, but still, just don't want to tap fate there. I'll put my sweater behind just in case it gets cold, because I feel like a little sickly, and I forgot I needed it again. Oh, all right. Might have to just jump in immediately today. I did see Fluff was in the mother effing house. What's good, up, Lone? Lone is also up in here. What's good, Lone? Oh, how is your day going, Lone? Boom. I had to click on the right thing. What's good, Lone? How are you? Also, we might actually have a decent amount of time today. I thought we wouldn't have had as much.
McFlufferkin said, hope you'll feel better by the time you have to go.
Thank you, man. Yes, I hope so too. I got a little bit of I feel in my, I always find I get sick in the temples. Like right here, I feel like cloudy and like heat, like a little bit of warmth. And it also does not help that every single time we go to a family get together, we have nephews, dude. And if you know anything about kids, they are just like a bottle of, it's like COVID-19 concealed into a little vessel. Anyways, every time we go and hang out, it's always just bombarded with your immune system, and it's just hell. But it's great. We love it. They're the best. But, yeah, so going into it, already feeling under the weather, and then being like, guess what, immune system? Get ready to get just absolutely eviscerated. It's like, hey, how about we chill out a little bit?
Syndicate said day was going great until I had to go into work on my day off for a meeting.
For a meeting? That's weird. Did you get paid overtime or something like that? Because it is a day off or something like that? That sounds really weird. I've never heard about that. I can see going in because you needed to bail somebody out because your boss is some asshole canceled or he got sick and we need you and da-da-da. I can see that. But not there's a meeting. It's super important. We couldn't wait till Monday or something to have it. That's weird. I do wonder how much of that stuff is unnecessary stuff within business, which was managers kind of do to test their employees to see how into stuff they are, to see if you're a team player or some bullshit, when it has no bearing on how much the business makes money or how functional the business is, unless this is but again, if it is, then why wouldn't that be able to take up my money? I don't know, makes sense. Weird. Anyways, also I gotta take away my little timetable here. Don't look at that thing. Whoop, over here. Also, side thing, just because we're waiting a little bit till people maybe pop in, which probably won't happen because it's a weird off day. Where is my cursor? There we go. Have you guys seen this game? It's random, YouTube algorithm weird shit just popped it into my thing, and I thought, as someone who hasn't played Minecraft but has watched every video on it possible, it was neat. It's a weird Minecraft clone, but super open source with modding in mind, built from the ground up, I think, with modding in mind, unlike Minecraft, which has just kind of been superseded with modders just being amazing. But yeah, it's more of a RPG type vibe. I thought it looked kind of neat. This is the way they're building stuff. So they have a moddable engine thing, and then they have an ease of use thing, which it was GTA editor, basically, that kind of thing where lets you anyone can pick it up in probably an hour of how to mess around and use stuff. And I thought, this isn't quite Minecraft, and also they have a lot of cool content creator things. I thought this might be something cool to get into, possibly. I wish, the one thing I was hoping though, that it would have, isn't that pretty cool? We got double arrows and shit. But anyways, I was gonna say, I was looking forward to a specific
Lone Syndicate
thing.
said I do get paid for the meeting time,
That's good,
but for 2 hours worth of pay, I'd rather stay home and work on other things.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's tough.
McFlufferkin said I'm on track for finishing Yakuza Like a Dragon today. Depending on how much time remains, I'll start up Infinite Wealth. Also, I tried to let you know about the revival of Hytale weeks ago.
Oh, you did? Shit, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I went over my head. Also, Paul, I'd seen your message the other day. I just finally got to it. What do you call it? About the thresholds for streaming and stuff like that. Super interesting. what do you call it? I definitely think that like that'd be super attainable. Like 500 subs is extremely attainable, especially if you go about it a certain way. But yeah, I don't think it's via like a channel trailer. I don't think would do anything like at all. Like it's kind of like a known statistic that like it just has zero bearing. Like people think like like my profile pic matter, and it's really all that matters is like the it kind of sounds weird and pretentious, but like the value you can generate within the smallest increment of time possible. Which is basically like, again, like I mentioned, an idea of like if you did shorts of Yakuza facts for a month straight, where you just say here's a handful of Yakuza facts that you might not know, especially if you did that in correlation with your like big fucking marathon playthrough for Yakuza, that would also synergize with that. But anyways, most of the times when people like actually subscribe, it's because you've delivered enough value to them for momentary bursts of time, and you promise that you're going to continue to do that. So then they're like, oh yeah, I would like to see this pop up my feed every now and again.
Also, GRINN, my day was great. Spent most of it doing more rigging. I finished all the head angles. Up next is the hair physics.
I'm about to say the hair physics sounds like that'll be like the biggest pain in the ass personally. But yeah, this is the game I seen pop up my feed, and I thought, again, the one thing that my dream for like this type of game is, you guys know that like the teardown, like it's like a pixelated like weird thing where like you hit it with hammers, you like bust open a wall, and it's like all these little pixel fragments shatter apart. That was always the thing I was hoping for, like the what would be the successor to Minecraft. It would be that. So instead of having gigantic fucking square blocks, you'd have just a bunch of tiny ones, and you'd be able to like take chunks out of walls, and have like cool destructible physics associated with those structures. So like that to me would be like the natural evolution of like, okay, how would you make the Minecraft system even better?
McFlufferkins said, yeah, and I know YouTube has been pushing the 3 thumbnail/title thing and will settle on whichever gets the most engagement.
Oh yeah, like the split testing. Yeah, that's something that's been always a thing, and it's kind of it's somewhat helpful, but it kind of doesn't. I personally think it's like it's a band-aid for a gaping wound. So if you don't know how to stop the bleeding of a gaping wound, it kind of just acts as like a thing that I think people use without knowing exactly how to use. And often I don't even know if it's the best thing that gets you the most value necessarily. It makes a lot of sense if you already have like a razor sharp understanding of who your current audience is. So you're already getting like 10,000 views on a video. They can make you like understand, okay, how do I make sure that those 10,000 are even like the most happy? And how can I like make sure that they're good? But if you're just starting out, it's kind of like you split testing means nothing really, because you don't have an audience to then track or to see, you know. At the end of the day, you're just trying to make the most like interesting thumbnail that resonates with your demographic, which you probably just understand by like trying things and
Lone
and then
Syndicate
getting
said
information back.
Flash GRINN, the rigging the hair as a whole has been a pain in the ass because it's so many moving, overlapping parts in a small area.
Yeah, I could see that just being like definitely the bottleneck, like for sure. I totally could see that, Lone. Shout out to you for putting up with that, because that sounds like horrible. Also, I have to use the washroom. It hit me just in the split second. I'll be right back, and then we'll jump in to dispatch, and then we'll probably wrap up the chapter, and then we'll move on to, I don't know if I want to do ZZZ or Withering Waves. I'm so far behind Withering Waves. Like maybe there's an event that we could do, but ZZZ I kind of want to take a chunk out of that story, just because I kind of want to do it for me. I just want to see what the story is, but I'm not sure. Maybe we should do ZZZ. I don't even know, like, we're so behind in that game, besides, like, events. Like, I managed to, like, sweep up the events to get some of the gems, but I'm not, like, you know. Anyways, we'll get through some dispatch, and then we'll switch over. And yes, I'm back.
McFlufferkins said, I'm not sure about trying to dip into the shorts thing for now, but I could definitely use some help with creating clips/highlights as videos and shorts to help promote my channel and streams.
Yeah, we're back. Also, what do you call? I'm curious what you mean by that, Fluff, with the help, because I could suggest you a lot of good like editing channels and such like that. But if you're hoping that I can have time to do that, unfortunately, man, I can't. Like, I want to say maybe in the future, but I don't know if I can. That's why I bring up the shorts thing. Like for instance, I am 2 weeks behind making videos for like the My Palace of Madness channel. And I had to like wake up really early today, more than normal. And maybe that's also why I feel a little under the weather, just to get that one video done. So, but if you want suggestions on like tutorials and tips on how to edit, dude, DaVinci Resolve, you type in anything guide-wise and it'll get you up and running in like less than like 2 hours. Like I think the bottleneck for people who are worried about editing can be superseded within like just 1 day of focusing on it, and you'll be able to just crush.
McLufferkin said I vote for ZZZ story progression next week after Dispatch is finished. There's a lot of good stuff in the new story.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if everybody else gets as invested in the story, but maybe we could try it. I notice sometimes when we're doing like bunch of like dense story like that in ZZs, I find people kind of want to have more of a free flowing stream. Maybe, I don't know. I just noticed that the stream gets kind of slow and stuff like that, which maybe people are just enjoying the story. But anyways, back to the one thing about like creating clips and stuff like that. That's why I always suggest shorts, is because like I think shorts has like a much smaller barrier of entry of like learning how to like the layered system in DaVinci Resolve, of like video editing in that regard, you know, like all that stuff you can learn super fast. It just seems like a lot, but it's not, you know. And again, like I could like Discord message you and like walk you through some of the ways you can edit, but I think you just get so much more value out of like some people who have whole dedicated channels to showing you like the best beginner tips ever, and that like 20-minute video is perfectly edited, perfectly optimized, and just like driving towards your success in that way, right? So it's one of those things where like I'm not the best solution to solve this problem is actually, I don't think it's me, you know. But any questions you have, I would love to like contribute any sort of understanding I have for editing and all those variables for sure. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for some dispatch? Again, I don't know how long we're going to go, because we did actually do like a little burst, you know?
McFlufferkin said, I didn't expect you specifically to have time for it, but I wanted to reach out to our mutual community and if someone had the time and interest. Otherwise, I can record in shorts format on OBS.
What do you call it, Fluff? I would, yeah, again, it's hard because I don't know all the variables, like what you're wanting out of this and where your brain's thinking and all that stuff, and maybe we can just discuss some of that when we're doing our podcasting thing a couple weeks from now, because I want to have one with Kat, because he's just on a vacation. I'm curious what he's been up to. But anyways, not a vacation, like a hunt. Anyways, like DaVinci Resolve is a free program that you can download immediately, and it's pretty intuitive, especially if you just stay into the editing tab. And I think editing is one of the few things where people have like such a blown out of proportion aspect of what it is. Like I could teach someone how to edit really quickly, and like a guide online could teach you how to edit even faster. You know, like it wouldn't take any more than a day, I think. And yeah, not even a day. I would say like maybe like, again, maybe it's just me, but like it depends on, like, again, that's why I say I can't really comment, because I don't know the variables. Like I don't know how much you're wanting to hit that goal and how much you're willing to, like, again, I hate to bring this up, but it's kind of like this mantra that I've been like very much living my life by right now, which is like, what are you willing to trade for the things you want in life? So if you're willing to trade like a lot of time, annoyance, you got to sit there and fucking watch a bunch of tutorials. It's a bit annoying. It's frustrating. It's blasé. It's not very interesting. If you're willing to suffer to make that trade, then you can come out the other end with like a skill set you can like lean on for forever, honestly. Like being able to edit is basically being able to advertise, and being able to advertise is like connective thread to everything. But alas, this is why I kind of like, it's hard for me to to like attack this problem because I don't know all the variables at hand, right? So I'm doing my best with what I got. But alas, I do love the idea that, I do love the goal, and I think the goal is super attainable. So if those guys don't know, just real quick TLDR, Fluff is very, really close to reaching the monetization tier on, I think it's streaming specifically, not necessarily YouTube monetization, but streaming. And he requires 500 subs as like his main bottleneck that he's trying to overcome. So that's what we're kind of talking about in the background. And I think Fluff has brought up just now that he's looking if there's anybody in the community that could possibly do editing for him and whatnot, or like help him do some weird formatting things. But yes, if anyone does have that skill set and wants to like spend some time doing that, absolutely. I also do think it is something that people can learn like within like a day. So that's why it's also something that, like, worst case scenario, that's an option. Like if you just quickly burn through a day and just focus on the shitty task that probably is going to be shitty, you can learn it pretty quick. Again, your mileage might vary slightly. It may take like 2 or 3 days because, like, for me, I kind of go by the idea of like, can you sit and like learn something for 5 hours straight? And some people need like breaks in between, which is totally fair. But yes, let us jump in to Dispatch. Let me try to make sure I
Lone
don't
Syndicate
mess
said,
up.
is there a specific recording or editing software you'd record? Grin.
Like record with? If I'm recording gameplay, it's really easy just to use OBS. OBS is free. It doesn't take up that much taxation on your PC. Just make sure your settings have a decent high bitrate and things like that, and you should be good. Make sure you're using the right encoder so that it doesn't tax your graphics card. It's only using a tiny bit. But as far as editing software, there is no better editing software right now than DaVinci Resolve. It's free, and then you can pay, like, I think it's like $300 if you want to get like all of the AI premium features. And the AI premium features are like tracking. So if you wanted like to blur something, you don't want to sit there and keyframe everything and like track it manually. You just tell the AI, hey, focus on this thing, and it's like, got it, and it'll just auto do it for you. So it's pretty worth it if you're willing to like drop $300. Now you may say like, that's a lot of money, Grin. Dude,
McFlufferkin said it'll be a soft goal for next year.
Okay, perfect.
Since I started midway through 2025.
Yeah.
With plenty of learning and growing pains. So I figured it'd be something for me to tackle in earnest throughout 2026.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also you could beat that in like 2 months. I think, like, even if you're starting from net zero, like that's accounting for like, oh, but I'm gonna fail a lot. I'm gonna like fumble a little bit. Yeah, but so long as you kept pressure, I think that could be something they could wrap up pretty quick. But maybe not. Maybe not. Again, I say that as a person who hasn't been able to show this yet. But again, I do plan on trying that one of these days, where I'm like, okay, for just 2 months straight, let's take all the stuff I've learned from business aspects and dump it into our Mind Palace and Manage channel just to see. I'm kind of waiting to do that. With our with the Steam VR headsets like coming out, I think that'd be a good push to be able to like title your videos and anchor them to some capacity to that. Anyways, but as far as editing software, like I was saying, Lone, so some people might be saying like, oh my god, $300 for editing software is insane. Well, it's free by default, and it gives you so many features, like almost all of the features you could ever need, free. But this is the big thing: editing software is like $800 per year. So you get like the 2008 version, and it's $800, and you don't get it. DaVinci Resolve, you buy it once, and you get every single update going forward. Fucking awesome, especially in the world of like people like, just pay us $20 every month, and you're like, god damn it. I mean, I know it sounds good, but I'd rather own what I have and own every version that's coming out in the future. Anyways, but yes, those would be the two things I would highly suggest. But as far as recording software, I use Action, but Action has been on the fritz recently, and just go with OBS because it's just constantly improving. Everyone uses it, and it's only going to get better. So, anyways, let us jump in. Begin. Resume.
Okay, team. Good shift, all things considered. See you tomorrow. Hopefully with some good news.
So hopefully Chase gets out of this coma thing. Again, kind of a crazy thing if he didn't. We've never seen someone get in a coma and then just go, like, just die slowly or immediately, you know? Gonna eat some Twinkies, reminisce on our childhood. Do people just flying like that? Do you think envy exists in this world? Like, guys who just fly around like that? Like, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, it's where Chase used to... Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh, our dog loved Chase, and he's sleeping where Chase used to sit, and oh my God, no. Oh. Please tell me Invis is gonna... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, bro.
Damn, you went farther than I thought. What are y'all looking at?
What the fuck?
You've got a little.
Oh, cheers, lad. Good luck.
What's going on? Damn.
Hello, everyone. What's going on?
What's it look like? This dumbass kicked that dumbass out the fucking door.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now that we got all of the details clear, why?
That's just a difference of opinion. I got heated, got in Golem's face. He had every right to punt me through the wall.
How did you get in his face?
Right, it's a door, and I doubt you were actually in his face.
Yeah, thank
More
you.
like ankle.
Yeah.
Which made him easier to kick.
What the fuck is going on?
We want her out.
Oh.
We basically took a board vote. That's why we're in the boardroom.
She shouldn't have done what she did. I think she should go, sir.
Oh, no.
Boss. Robert.
Who wants her to stay?
Just me.
Hell yeah, Gollum.
But the team is more important than any one of us, so I won't stand in the way.
You could have led with that.
I feel the same as Golem. You all let me back in when you didn't have to. But I won't make you keep someone you want gone.
We heard about the suspension bullshit. It ain't enough, Robert. Not for what she did. To put everything we've been building at risk, and for what? I like the bitch, but she gotta go.
And by go, we mean cut. Just like you cut Coop. No one here wants to say it's also her. But that's what it is.
I'm defending her.
You've cut one of us already for
Chase ain't dying for nothing.
And why?
If Chase bails her out and then we kick her to the curb, what Chase did fucking meant nothing. You know what I mean? Like, at least we, like, again, it's like this idea that, like, oh, I'm a sinner, so I should just die. It's like, no, bitch, you fucking have to work extra hard to make up for the fact that you fucked up so badly and you ruined people's lives. Guess what? It doesn't end. You can still get a good ending, but you have to work your ass off, and you should. Anyways,
to send a message to set a standard?
Defend.
Look, I probably don't say this enough, but I'm proud of all of you. How far you've come. A few months ago, you wouldn't have been in a room like this discussing the needs of the Z team, and if you did, there'd be a lot more than one broken door. But I'm not cutting Invisigal. We don't kick people when they're down. We lift them up, and I believe of her what I believe of all of you, that her heart is in the right place. It's what took us from being a team to being this weird, fucked up family. Look, you're hurting. Okay, I get it. I'm hurting. We are all hurting. Now isn't the time to cast blame. It's the time to come together and heal.
Oh no. Z Team won't forget this. Morale has dropped. Oh no. Oh, boo. Well, it is what it is. Oh. Shit. So she heard it all. Damn. Oh. Richie says, this isn't Let It Die Inferno, M. What does M mean? Rich, I don't know. No one has answered me. Also, I've seen literally no one, like, yeah, well, actually, I shouldn't say no. What do you call it? Lone has tried to bail me out in this. Richie, are you playing it? Because if you're playing it, I got two questions, okay? One, is it still forced PvP? So, like, did they infect PvE with PvP? Even though, apparently, there's still a PvP-only section. So they did. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, like, to me, it's two negatives. If it's one negative, we can find a positive, all right? But if it's two negatives, then yes, I'm out. Because if it's an extraction shooter, which I already don't like, okay? I hate that, like, there's no, like, gain. It's like you're always fucking in a state of famine, just trying to get, like, scraps and shit. Ugh, no. And the second thing is, what do you call it? The fact that it's now forced PvP in your PvE. PvE? What does that mean? Say one set, please. Rich, say one whole sentence. So, like, yes, they took out PvP from PvE. Is that correct? He's gonna say yes again. It's gonna kill me. Oh, my eye. Also, it's sad that Invis is sitting there hearing it all. Especially, like, she hears everyone, how much everyone hates her, basically. Except for Gollum. Gollum's a real one. No PvE, not forced PvE. What does that mean? Richie says no PvE, no PvE, not forced PvE. That means like, yes, there is. I don't know. I give up. I don't know. To be honest, man, even if it is, I'm at a point in my life where I'm so fucking, like, no time at all to, like, even, I can't even play video games, dude. This is, like, my only time I play video games. I can't even watch, like, shows I like. Anyways, so yeah, I have no bandwidth anyway, but I am interested in the idea that no one is covering it, seemingly, which is shitty, and, I don't know. I don't like that. I would like when there's a lack of something, it feels like I have to go in there and fill the void often. Question is it worth doing that? And oftentimes, man, there's not a lot of, like, the developer probably hates me. Also, they're Japanese, so there's, like, a giant language barrier there anyway. There's, like, so much there. Also, I don't love that direction that this is going. I don't love the force PvP aspect of it, you know? No. Oh, so it is no force PvP. Okay, so you can just play PvE just by yourself? Oh, shit. Okay. That's at least something. No forced PvP. It's a grind. Is there any, Richie, is there any video that is out that, is there any video that's out right now that could show me like a rundown of what it is? Especially a person who like breaks down these kind of issues that most of us have with it? Because if it is, then maybe, yeah. I don't know I don't know what it even looks like. Now maybe I could just Google it and figure it out myself. But Lone tried to look into it and he said there's not a lot of people even covering it. So yes. Minimum vids. Yeah. I'm trying to. It's hard because I'm trying to just have someone like break down what the hell it is without having to get in there in the weeds. I also just don't want to drop $40 fucking on something I might not even play. It's tough. I guess yeah. It sucks because like the video. If there's no video, then it's like, well, I could make the video, but then I'm like, but I go buy it. Then the $40 later, and it's $30. It could be $10. It's like $10 that you will not touch again is a problem. If anything, it's just cluttering my box. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get back to dispatch. But I just wanted to ramble about that because I still haven't gotten a confirmation. But that's at least one point of positivity that if they did separate completely PvP from PvE, so you can just enjoy the PvE element, but I think it's still going to be like. It's still going to be an extraction shooter, you know? Arguably, Let It Die the base game was kind of like that, but to me, Let It Die was more of like an armor leveling type of game than anything else, with like bosses in between and stuff. Anyways, alas. Sorry for no, it's all good, Rich. I appreciate you giving me some clarity on that because a lot of people pop in and I keep asking the question and everyone's just like, I haven't touched it. Like, why do you want me to play it if you're not going to play it? Anyways, all right, let's go. Sorry about that. It was quite a little long pause, but that was definitely in Viz. Sad as hell.
Vizzy? Sorry, I can come back.
Why? First time we met, you were in your underwear. Fitting, right? Last time you see me, that I'd be in mine? I really do appreciate you defending me, but you shouldn't. Listen to your team.
I care about you. We'll be sweet.
Courtney.
Oh.
No, you went in knowing the risks. What you were willing to put on the line. To help me. What you didn't know was what Chase was willing to put on the line for you. Because he cares about you. And he's not the only one, so please don't throw all of that away by walking away from this. From us. Fuck, from me. Please.
They're right. I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness. Anyone's help, anyone's love. Because I can never repay it. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. I'd hoped getting the astral pulse back would help, but
what?
I couldn't even do that.
Vizzy, you don't owe anyone anything, okay?
What did she do to me?
Least of all me.
I was there that night.
What are you saying?
I never ran with Cruz. Always did my own thing, but my asthma was getting worse, and they had an augment that could increase my lung capacity. Only catch is I'd have to work for them, paying down for years.
This is not that big of a deal. I'll be honest. Ooh. Oh, yikes. Cool outfit. I wonder if that's how she knew us, maybe? Does that make sense why they said stuff?
One day Shroud came to me and said I could have the whole deck cleared if I was able to do one thing. Place a bomb on the back of Mecha Man undetected.
Oh.
Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the astral pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
How did I survive this? Well, I wonder if you can actually see the bomb, like, fall. Huh. Well, so yeah, she has to hold her breath, right? That's a long ass time to hold your breath.
I quit the moment I placed it. I walked out before it even blew.
Yikes.
My augments conveniently stopped working.
Oh, so now her asthma's bad again.
So
I see.
Signed up for the Phoenix program the next day. Which gave me the chance to fuck your life up twice. You gonna say something?
I said forgive her.
Well, I forgive you. So there, we fucking chill out now.
What is that? Damn it. I don't like the thing that said, like, she'll remember that. Ah, we gotta exit. It sucks, guys. I hate it, but I can't. That was not the right call, apparently. God damn it. I wish I had more time to make a decision. I'm going back. And it's not because of the nipple thing. Relax, chill. Anyways, yes, 4 minutes. Is this going to be annoying for a lot of you? Probably. I apologize. But, oh, man. I gotta do it. I can't fuck this one up, guys. We have to make this call good. We're gonna see so much shit again. Fuck. I don't want to. I feel like I want to tempt YouTube. So we're gonna go face cam with this one. Sorry. I just don't want to. You know,
Why?
we're already pushing the boundary a little bit about showing some sin. I don't want to have to
Kidding,
keep
right?
going with it to
Last
be,
time you see me,
that
that'd
guy.
be in mine?
Alas, let it die.
I really do appreciate you defending me, but you shouldn't. Listen to your team.
That's it. I care about you.
They don't want
We're
me
still
here.
saying I care about you. That's fine.
Courtney.
But yes. Also, Let It Die wants you back. Have a good night.
Said, hi, Grin.
I don't know. If it
How
does.
you doing, my friend?
Not too bad, man. We just seen
know
some
was
cyber
what Chase was
implants
willing
with
to put on the
with
line
nipples,
for you.
essentially. But hey,
Because he cares about you.
not
And
bad.
he's not the only one, so please don't throw
I just
all
want
of
to
that
not show
away
it
by
multiple times
walking
without
away
it.
from this.
You know, it'd be a little much.
From us. Fuck, from me. Please.
How's your day going, Raid? Hopefully good.
You're right.
Sorry, I
won't
just don't want to
deserve
show
anyone's
things just yet.
forgiveness. Anyone's help, anyone's love. Because I can never repay it. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. I'd hoped getting the astral pulse back would help, but
It does make her sense. It makes sense
do
why
that.
she's so motivated. You know.
You don't owe anyone
Oh, you little bit.
Okay? Least of all me.
I was there that night.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry. Real quick. Okay,
I never
it's almost
ran with
past.
Cruz. Always did my own thing, but my asthma was getting worse, and they had an
That does make a lot of sense. So her asthma got really bad, and yeah, that's why it's much worse.
For years.
I was wondering because I did see some thumbnails where she had that mask on. I thought that makes sense. I thought that maybe it would be an upgrade eventually, but no. It's just that shit. That's what the bad guys gave her, cyber implants. Also, maybe it's not a good idea to smoke when you have fucking asthma, you idiot. You fucking dumb idiot. Anyways, we're watching him get fucked. I guess we could show this. I have to go back to face cam when shit gets real, yeah, nipply again.
And said I could have the whole deck cleared if I was able to do one thing. Place a bomb
Does the
in
mask
back of
glow?
Mech Man undetected.
Have you watched this whole thing, Raid? A whole like playthrough of it, or no? Because I thought there'd be a bigger like twist to like why, because there was a moment in the bar where they say some shit where like she says some guy wants to get in touch with you, Vizzy, or some shit like that. So I figured she was connected to Shroud. I just didn't really connect it in this way. I didn't even know Shroud. I just thought she'd be connected to some sort of like bad life. I thought it was gonna be another story element, but no. We're glaring at Shroud, but she thinks we're glaring at her. Weird. I wonder what Shroud looks like. Is he just a robot guy or what? I guess he's mostly cyber implants, probably, right? Probably.
I quit the moment I placed it.
All right. I think we have to go full screen. It's about
I
to
walked
be
out
back to
before it
nipples.
even blew.
Oh!
My augments conveniently stopped working. So I signed up for the Phoenix program the next day.
Why am I? I'm still streaming on Stream Elements stuff
Which
on
gave me the
Twitch.
chance to
Weird.
fuck your life up twice.
Oh! Oh, okay. What do we pick, guys? Which one do we pick? We do not pick I Forgive You, which I could have thought was not the play. The I Forgive You thing is a little bitch move a little bit, because it's like she doesn't, I don't think that's her problem. I think she just feels like a fuck up right now. Okay, well, that's the only option. Fuck, we picked the right option, because the only option is I don't know how to feel, and then I forgive you, and then we're done. Fuck you, bitch. Basically. So, well, shit, we just restarted for 4 minutes, and we're gonna pick the same one, because it's the only one that doesn't kick her to the curb, dude. Oh, Robert, this era of Robert is very simpy, but hey, it is what it is. When the other option is I feel indifferent, fuck you,
said shit,
forgive you.
It was early today.
Yeah, also, we might go a little bit over, but probably not with this episode. But you missed some not tickle bitties, more like perky itty bitties. Anyways, but yeah, I think we may have to go with this, because I don't know how to feel. We're done. I forgive you.
Say something.
I gotta go with I forgive you.
Well, I forgive you.
It's annoying. Maybe indifferent was the way.
Will you fucking chill out now?
Wait, so why is it not exclamation point now? Why was it like red last time?
You can't fucking forgive me? You haven't even, like, processed what's going on.
What? I'm so confused. I don't think that was her response last time. What the fuck?
Raid said, I'm doing fine. I've just been chilling for the most part.
That can happen?
One played a little Warframe, but not much else.
Can that happen? Because the last time it was red and she was like, she'll remember that. And now it was positive. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Is it because we waited? Like, we let attention build and then we replied? I don't know, but that's fucked up. That's a much more positive spin than the what the fuck? I don't know. Let's run this. Let's continue, I guess. Jesus.
You did villain shit while you were a villain. Does it change things that you directed at me? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's in the past. You're not the same person that was there that night. Neither am I.
That's sweet, but I feel numb.
Hey, stop making this feel like a goodbye. Okay, you're suspended. It's temporary. I'm not letting anyone cut you.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer.
No.
Even if it was just once, you know? That'd have been enough.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
We really don't. We've been really fucking pretty professional about it, man. Every time she starts touching on me, I'm like, nope. Right back to you. Are we gonna get a kiss on the cheek or some shit when she appears again? No? Ha ha! I leaned in. I don't know. Is that a bad idea because she's vulnerable right now? I don't know. Yeah. The Invisible Girl will remember that. Well, at least we didn't push her away. That was something I wouldn't have wanted. I don't think that would have been good. she would have felt like it was a physical rejection, so to speak. But I called that shit instantly, man. Storytelling, I got it. I know, and that was good. Okay. I thought it'd be a kiss on the cheek. Of course not. It'd be full-on mouth tackle. Anyways.
Alright, well, you boys don't stay up too late.
Oh. You know what's fucked up? But they'll probably die at the same time. Sorry. That's a real fucked up thing to say. So. Pastime SDF hero got hurt last night asking for a statement. Can I tell them about Trackstar? I want people to know that what Chase did, but I don't know how they feel about it. Or could I just say it was Invisible? She was pretty messed up when she got to her, so I wouldn't be a lie. I just feel like... What do we do? What do we do? Oh, God, this is where choices start getting really fucking hard. What does that mean, also? What happens when we say Invis or Trackstar? Trackstar or Invis? What does that mean, guys? Guys, please. Help. Does that mean Invis, she talks about like how Invis fucked up, or how Trackstar did it? I feel like we got to go with Trackstar, right? Like, regardless of what happens, we say that Trackstar was the guy, you know? They usually don't do this A-B fucking choice if it's not a big choice. Fuck, dude. I gotta go Chase, right? Like, if that's what she's asking, like, who do I tell the media who did all this stuff? It's gotta be Chase. We can't say, oh, it was Invisigirl. I mean, she did do a great bit, but Chase is definitely the MVP here. So I gotta go Chase just for our boy. And I also don't want to lie and say, like, oh, Invisigirl was the best one. Definitely Trackstar. I don't know. Go with Chase. Tell the world how much of a hero Trackstar is. Hell yeah. The least we could do. Absolutely. Okay, good. Saying Invisi would be weird. Feel the same way, thank you. Yeah, I must say. Invisi's great, but like that, she already, yeah, that's a lie. Like, she I mean, don't get me wrong, she did great stuff, but she acted, we don't want to reward her fucking going into a death mission. Okay, even if it was supposed to be for us. Hope you're doing okay. Praise Jesus. All right. Bar fight over to the right. Feels normal. All right. Some peanuts.
I mean, I hope they all die. I'm serious. Any dumbass walking into a trap that fucking stupid should have the plug pulled right now.
We're gonna go fight this whole bar by ourselves.
Oh man, have you seen what the poison does to their faces?
Crazy eyes.
They get all red and puffy. And... God damn. All right. Somebody's a little fucking impatient.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I've been distracting you.
Yeah, change the subject.
I'd appreciate it if you changed the fucking subject.
Would you?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. His eyes all... not very intimidating.
I know what's going on. Kid probably lost someone there. That's why he's been staring at that shit all night. Get him a drink on me.
Is that Shroud?
Nah, this one's on me.
Ah. If Shroud is the guy that looks very... should be on a list, yeah, rough. So I'm not talking about the bartender.
Oh my.
But you will know as Trackstar the number of brave...
Trackstar. That guy sucks. I was fast, but now I'm old.
Let's fuck shit up.
Get fucked.
Cheers, fellas, to the fucking dream. To 5 minutes with the tightest ass in all of LA County.
Are we gonna lose it?
Can you motorboat an ass? Probably not, right? End up blowing air right up her butthole. What's up?
Oh, guys. Oh, we have to fuck shit up, guys. I can't not decide we're fucking done. It just fits too well. Robert always taking the high road. Kind of a bitch move. We have to, like, exert something. And this guy is, ooh, we're gonna get the fucking shit kicked out of us. But it should work out. Shit, forgot it was early today. I'm doing fine. Just been chilling for the most part, playing some Warframe and not much else. Ooh, just Warframe. Warframe sounds like a good game to just get back into. Again, if you don't play gacha games and bullshit, I feel like that's a real good baseline. Let's fuck it up.
You don't like asses.
Glass him. Do it. Oh! Nice.
Oh, not as far as I was gonna take it, but good on you, kid. I'm gonna replace that drink.
Huh. You gonna pull out a knife? Uh-oh. Might be dead. Yep. Yep. Jesus.
I respect her. Blazer. Real fucking superhero.
Yeah, that's Shroudy.
I know we're in a villain bar, but have some class, you know?
Jesus. Ooh, fuck.
If you're gonna blow some fucker's brains out, non-slip mats are a must. Need some for the hideout. Feels silly calling it a hideout. Can you take care of him for me? Obviously, you two don't need an introduction.
With pleasure.
Oh, so I was weird. I thought they would have hinted, like they would have shown Shroud before this. Damn. Well, Coop fucked our life up. What a shocker. I guess that would have been Sonar if we fucked him up.
Your dad. Chase. Your little team of turncoats. You think you can beat the bad by being good. But there's no solving human nature. You can't stop evil. All you can do is control it.
Right, because they said that Shroud was once a part of the Mecha Man team and deserted. So I guess this is his like ideology shift, which makes sense. I wonder if this would be Sonar fucking us up if we chose him. Probably.
I believe him, boss. If he had something to say, he would have said it by now.
Huh.
I thought you wanted revenge. This was your father's gun. Kept it in his locker, fully loaded. 6 shots. He couldn't have predicted I'd use it to kill him. The first bullet grazed his shoulder. I hadn't adjusted to the adrenaline spike. The second hit his upper chest. The third burst his heart. He was lying on the floor, eyes full of fear, when I put the fourth through his face. A bit of a waste to put the fifth through that idiot's skull, but I wanted to make sure it worked after all these years.
Huh. Dang.
Your father was the last person to touch this bullet. And now, there's a 16.5% chance it touches you next. Your invisible girlfriend stole my astral pulse to give it to you.
Oh!
Where the fuck is it? Mega Man.
Spit on his face.
Hero.
I'm going to kill you. I don't have it. Spit on his face. Gotta be. Gotta be. There's no other option.
Are the past.
Oh, I feel like oh, it's so... I hate it so much. Is that a save quit, guys? It's 6 minutes. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh my god, that sucks so hard. It's such a... Oh, we feel so stupid. All right, let's get through it.
Gross.
Yeah. Jesus.
This is why I hate luck. Runs out.
If I had it wide, I'd let you string me up a fucking piñata. She didn't get the pulse.
You actually believe that? Show him. Invisibitch has the pulse. That I know. What I don't know is why she didn't give it to you. She played you too. Here I am thinking she's working with you, but she's fucking us both. She didn't take it for you. She took it for herself.
Nah, but too easy.
It's okay. She fooled me too.
That fucking bitch, man. Okay. Damn. Ooh. Gollum. Oh my dude, it's I hate to say it. The devs are fucking playing dirty, man. Man. What the F? Maybe it's because like Invisible Girl is gonna episode 7, she's gonna come out the woodwork and be like, guess what, bitch, I'm the best. But holy shit, this whole time it's been like, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. If only you didn't work, yeah. If you just chose this lady, you'd be eating 100% good. Anywho, but geez, maybe this is her moment, and hopefully Invis has a moment, because Jesus, it's really a stacked deck at this point. Unless she's evil or something. Wait! Oh no. Wait, I don't know. He does say he respects this lady, so,
The blonde blazer. I fired the bartender, but I can still get you something to drink.
No, thank you.
And to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm here for him. In 5 minutes, this bar will be surrounded by SDN agents, heroes, and whoever else you and your ring have pissed off recently, which happens to be every gang in Los Angeles. Now, if...
Okay, Mom! She's fucking bluffing.
Sorry about that. If they weren't shit, you wouldn't have cut them. You were saying?
I can see I'm outnumbered. That eventually I would fall. But by my read, I'm taking a lot of you with me.
Oh. Damn.
So all of you can leave now. Or half of you can die here.
Ooh, that's actually a powerful ass statement. It's honesty.
No, that's a fucking superhero. Chills. Top notch. You made them nervous. Okay, we're out of here. Take your piss-soaked pants out the back, please. Don't want to tempt this tiger.
Not gonna try to fuck some of them up?
Now's not our time, Blazer. But it's coming sooner than you think. Oh. And by my calculations, it was closer to 32%. But half sounds better.
Dude, God, I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but like, it's such man, the devs are like, guess what? We're going to show en masse how you should just be attracted to people who are sweet to you and kind to you and like cherish you, maybe are extra touchy with you, who knows. But yeah, I don't love the idea that she had a boyfriend. Anyways, regardless, holy shit. Maybe if you didn't choose Blazer, or you did choose Blazer, it'd be more moments of like envisage just the shit, but I don't think the story would change that much. Anyways, thank you for saving me. There is no backup, is there? Can't believe you found me. I'll just say thanks. Thanks for saving me.
You saved me. Again.
Yeah. You should really sign up for this SDN service I keep hearing about. Don't worry. I've got you.
Oh, man. I still am thinking about the spit thing and how much of a bot job it was.
Got you pretty bad. Are you sure he's right about Invisigal?
Yeah. I saw the footage.
What is her play? Why wouldn't she tell you if she has it? I don't understand.
She's planning something. Who cares? I trust her. I'll say I trust her.
You would want it for
Fuck it. We're all, guys, at this point, we're locked in. She can stab us in the chest. It is what it is. At this point, sunk cost fallacy is kind of won at us.
He's trying to keep you out of the suit.
What matters is I trust her.
I think you're more optimistic than I am.
You're probably right.
You're gonna take me to hospital, dude? What?
Just need to sit here for like a few weeks, then I'll be right as rain.
Take your time. I don't know how you're conscious.
See, when the pain's constant, it's easier to get used to. That goes for physical and emotional. Ow. Really is nice up here.
Oh, it's our spot.
Thank you. Don't remember if I've thanked you before, but...
About 50 times. You were muttering it the whole flight.
Then I take it back.
You should know I was going to take you to the actual Hollywood sign. Not as sturdy as you...
Am I gonna have to work up here? Jesus. Are they searching for it or what? Ew. How can a guy who's like fucking poison fly? What the heck? I guess her flying doesn't make sense either, but anyways. Besides Superman logic. Let's go to work.
You're not leaving me here again.
Hell yeah, man. Damn. Man. Fuck. For people who did invest in the blonde blazer things, dude, for like 80% of the story, you win. Like, for one moment in the beginning, where you are arguably getting cucked or something, not really, but he's just getting kind of baited around a little bit, jebaited. It is immediately resolved, immediately the next episode, instantly in the first 10 seconds, and you just have a fucking peak, tall, supportive wife lady. Maybe we got one gut punch where Invis was like, I just wanted you to look at me like you look at Blonde Blazer. But, like, that's kind of it, you know? So, I'm hoping, guys, we invested in some Bitcoin or something. I'm hoping we invested in the right thing. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we did not. But at this point, we're locked in. We're choosing Invis regardless. But holy shit, did the devs... I feel like this has been just a grand slam debate. Or maybe a horny jail nonsense thing where like maybe people who see Invisigirl being all schmexy or having a crazy dream about you, maybe that gets some perverts in there. But I just thought she fit Robert's whole MO better. But now, man... It's like maybe Robert just needs a positive force in his life, possibly.
McFlufferkins said, I really like Vizzy, but I might do a BB run to see a different route.
Yeah, man. If you do, Fluff, you have to tell me if it changes. Because, like, right now, and it kind of makes sense that, like, if you pick one character, like, heavily, that it would infinitely, like, stack the other one a little bit. Like, hey, we'll show you how much, like, how cool Invisigirl is, instead of, like, if you did choose Blonde Blazer. But it feels like a mighty stacked deck. And also, well, first of all, let's see what our choices were. You and 69 sorry, of players refused to cut Invisigirl. Let's go, guys. And there's a whole thing with this game, which is like redemption, the whole Phoenix amalgamation. And also, Robert's the big dick fucking guy here, okay? Don't tell me who to cut is another thing, okay? The second thing is, yes, all of you guys have fucked up immensely as well. Maybe not to this extent where you killed one of the people I very much cherish, but anyways. What else is this? You and 73 of the players forgave Invisigirl. Well, yeah, this is weird to me. Like, who is the guy who's like, oh my god, you put a bomb on my suit? Oh, I don't, like, who gives a shit? To me, I'm like, whatever, man. Like, what do you call it? We fucked up the guy who's the fire. Like, we do things that we like. If your guys are all villains, we fucked up villains. And if you guys are gonna forgive me, then yeah, I'd be an asshole to be like, well, actually, for me, I'm gonna be a dickhead about it. Anyways, this is the one thing I didn't know about. You and 78% of players leaned into the kiss. So I just don't know if we should have fucked up and been like, get off me, or what. I do wonder. Because theoretically she's in like kind of a volatile-ish state, but I think this does cement it as like, hey, Robert's not playing for like the friendship card. You know what I mean? It's pretty on point of that. Alas, also I thought she might have like doing this. She gave him the astral pulse somehow, like snuck it into his pocket, but that doesn't make any sense because the shroud would have taken it if that was the case. So I don't know. Anyways, I do wonder what her whole thing is. Wait. 61% of people chose Twinkies. Hell yeah. Canon-ass response. You and 54% of players threw a glass at the bartender and watched his head get blown off. You and 97% of players rescued Gollum from himself. Gotta help a brother out. You and 8% of players chose to go all out against Red Ring. The people who got... Well, yeah, we went and we sent our whole, like, stack at him. Our most used character is Prism. Prism's goated. Performed better than 80% of... Oh, I fucking killed it this time. This is the first time I crushed. Also, what? How could I perform... I literally didn't lose, I don't think. How could you... What the fuck? What? I don't think I lost the thing in this test. This is the first time I had, like, a clean sweep. Anyways, man. Yeah, I'm just so curious about it. Like, oh, man. you, the ultra rare Roberts a dick route, and go with can you do that? I don't know if you can. I feel like it forces you to hang out with one of them. But maybe not. Maybe if you let the timer like go out, it will do it. Yeah. We're gonna transition a little bit over to I don't know if we should do Z's or we should wait to do Z's. What do you guys want, Z's or Withering Waves? I don't really mind either. I'm slightly more partial to Withering Waves just because I want to see what the new region looks like, and I'll do that on my time, but it would be kind of nice if I could check 2 boxes off here. But alas, yeah, a lot of stuff there, man. That's a lot of shit that happened in that one episode. Fucking, we figured out what the Shroud is just like an old guy. He's not even like a special Mr. Man. We found out that in Viz, took the cube and didn't tell us. We defended her as well from the whole Z team, which Z team are bastards who were like, she's the worst. And then the fucking biggest thing, man, that was a badass moment where she's like, I'll take out some of y'all motherfuckers. That was kind of fire. I mean, like, that's, again, the Blonde Blazer route, you guys are eating good. I thought that maybe they would like stack the deck because of whatever, but no. I honestly think it's way too stacked in Blonde Blazer's favor right now. Like, it's a little insane, if I do say so myself. If I don't say so myself. What is this also? Oh, God. No, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to see what this other thing is. So if we click on this merch. Oh, that was the page. What's the one that's like this? Yeah, there's cheeks, there's this, there's some of that. My God. Also, Waterboy out here popping off. Also, I don't like when they changed. Like, this is not the same aesthetic that they did. Anyways, sorry. All right, let's get rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, what a good time. Once again, the game is still goated. Once again, we will continue this, not on... actually, I'm gonna let you guys tell me which way we want. No one replied, so I'll choose Withering Waves. Sorry. I want to make some ground. Also, what do you call it? I did not expect we would wrap it up that fast. It's pretty fast. It was pretty quick. But I'm sorry I keep saying the same thing, but it's stuck in my head of like, man. I mean, I guess we did make other than Viz and we gotta see nipple, but like, that's not as cool as a lady literally, you're on the brink of death and she comes out to save you, you know? Like, that's what's also fucked up though, is that like, I'm sure Viz is gonna have this moment where she like pulls you back from the brink and all that stuff. Like, she has this masterful plan and she's the key to winning it all. But like, in hindsight, you do have a girl who has like crippling asthma and the ability to go invisible, or a fucking Superman clone, and you're like, brother, well, I thought you'd make it a little bit more balanced. Is it because you get to see Nipola every now and again that the game is like, balanced? People are perverted, and they'll be like, that one, actually. Despite one is literally juiced to the gills and wholesome and sweet. Who would have thought? Just a really good overall thing. If you just said, what if we was Superman, but a female, and she was blonde and supportive and sweet? Maybe the best thing ever. Who knows? But I'm still locked into Invisible. We're not going to step away at this point. Even if I could go back and like somehow rewind it, I would not. Just to we're looking at the grass is greener on the other side. But hey, great saying is, when looking over at the other side, you should always realize that when the grass is greener, it's also made with the same shit. So there's just different shit that they take to make said green grass. Also, oh, I forgot I have to do this tonight. Oh no, I forgot I have to do this stupid fucking like tower defense thing, whatever it's called in Withering Waves, where you gotta like go through the special gauntlet to get XP, or not XP, special resources. Anyways, boppity-boo. Oh my god, I also have so much stuff open on my thing real quick. I've been editing a lot this week, so I have to delete that. Where are you? Well, it must be all at the bottom. Yeah, they're all at the bottom. I have this little weird bug with DaVinci Resolve where it doesn't delete, like it runs like a small task every single time I delete it, and I don't know what it is, but it's definitely a problem, and I should just probably reinstall the whole thing, but I don't want to be bothered, so I just delete them from my task manager when they're there. Anywho, alright, and now you guys can hear some stuff, and let us make so we can hear most of it. Let's turn down this sweet background noise and call it good. Let's wrap up our dailies. Actually, maybe I should leave the music going a little bit louder just for that. There we go. Just for the time being. Also, this might be really loud, so yes. Also, once again, we will be continuing the Dispatch gameplay stuff, but it'll be not on Thursday, but Friday. So you'll have to wait Too long. Also, I always come over here when I realize it's time, so I don't forget. And yeah, it's just a thing. What should we do? We should just go here. Do this. Also, our cool Spartan lady is just absolutely glammed out. What do we have? Too much of all resources, but we're just trying to see what we're low in. This one is a little bit high. This one's next. We're just doing a clean, balanced sweep, back and forth, back and forth. You might say, hey, GRINN, maybe you should spend it on special artifacts and whatnot, because you have so much excess at this point. Well, that means I have to delete the artifacts that I have, and I would also mean I'd have to, like, roll them all, and I just... I don't want to have to inventory manage, man. When I have a little bit of time at the end of the day, I want to play a game and have fun.
Present your offerings. On you go. Praise me. World, at my
Also, again,
strength.
like I mentioned, this character's quest line, pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Very much enjoyed. We did not do this
With
properly, but it's
style
fine.
and grace.
Oh, good. I didn't want to waste her special enhancer on this run. Boom.
Sing of my triumph.
You should be dead. Good stuff. Where are you? This way. I forgot I was right in the center. Run it back. Run it back. Who? Fluff says, I was in favor of ZZZ next week, but story mode would be hard to pause. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'm not. We'll see. Again, I'm not opposed to doing that. I just wonder how much we could do. You know, because I feel like people would get bored a little bit of the story eventually. You know, I feel like we kind of like stuff. Like at a time when I feel like we're having a really good time is either when we have something that's like pseudo, like 50% awareness or like 100% awareness in this one. I don't know if that's often though. I mean, even like with Dispatch is a unique case, unique case study. Also, Raid says I still got to do the second half of Cheese's quest. Who's that? Oh, is that the new character? Yeah, I haven't done it yet. That's what hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit of that today. Also, let's do the whole bells and whistles today.
Modulation.
Also, my Shorekeeper still looks so good. I remember when she came out, I had to like kind of try to not get too excited by her character kit and all that stuff.
Conquest begins now. Invincible.
I said that should kill you. It's a fast run. That's when we have all the stuff chambered, essentially. But yes. Also, what are you grinding for not with the raid in Warframe? What do you have to grind? Because I feel like that game was always really grind heavy. So I'm curious what your main goal is.
Taste my resolve.
Why would you say taste
offerings.
also? Wouldn't you say like receive or something? Perhaps that's more fucked up. But yeah.
Entertain me. World,
Are they eating the arrow or are they sucking on the arrowhead? Kind of weird and yeah, kind of like a power move. And alas, we'll do this. This is overkill.
Fight by my side. Undying glory.
Again, does the thing that what's her name, Blonde Blazer does, where she
Gnawing
goes.
Fetus said everything. Warframe is a non-stop grind.
I know, but I'm like, you gotta have like a goal, right? You gotta have like, I'm building this character. What's the character? It's this character that controls sand magic. What? Also imps. What? Also telekinesis. And you're like, what the fuck is happening, man?
In control.
It's a little much, don't you think?
I'll indulge you.
This.
On you
Ray
go.
Nate said we're
Face
just
me.
doing the sortie for the day, because weekly reset is tomorrow.
Answer.
You were doing the
my
story?
call.
Well, what's sortie? Is sortie like the main business, something?
Miss me already. Of glory.
Character is really weird because she hits like, yeah, her basic attacks don't hit very well at all, but everything else is kind of okay. It's weird. It's like the first, like there's moments where you hit her E skill and it's like pow. You hit her ult, she's like pow, and you hit her like basic attack and it's like nothing. You're like, this just feels weird because it's a gigantic fucking like meteorite sword, which is made of 1,000 other swords, which bit fucked, a bit weird. Also, we need to get a damned thing, which we're probably fine just generally, but I gotta, for just OCD's sake, we're gonna go ahead and find. There, that thing
Stay
works.
behind me.
Oh, I didn't know they did. Oh, did they fix that?
Honor cannot
Oh, that's
be
awesome.
sullied.
I did not know that was a thing. Actually, she probably can kill you. This lady's basic attacks, I think, are better than my current character, which is a bit weird because she's a support. There we go, one of those. Also, do you guys not have a cool bow that you just peruse around on? That you can teleport? Oh no, you have a Segway? Cringe.
Keep up.
You don't have a crescent moon bow? The segue is pretty cool. Also, what is this? Oh, it's telling me that, hey, by the way, you could re-up on your special currency thing. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't have any money, right? Actually, I'm getting back up there. Not bad.
Also, there's a new big update coming up this Wednesday, which has a sick AF new demon-style warframe called Uriel.
Ooh, what is it about? What does he do? Please hit me with what he does. What am I doing? The story. Let's get this first. Ba ba da ba da ba ba ba. Can it just take me to the story? Quests. Lone, which one is what? Do we want to do this one, which is the bygone shell always returns, or the actual wasteland one? Lone, is Lone still here? Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know. What does also focus mode mean? I don't know. But I'll find you a video to get. Oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome. We can take a little interlude and see the kit. 'Cause I know this one is. What comes before this? Is Act X greater than Act XII? I never learned Roman numerals, not once. Is XII greater than? I would assume yes, because it's at the bottom. I would assume that the newest is at the top, but maybe not. Who knows? Who knows how they sort this shit? So I got this new coffee. It's from the brand Horse Kicking Coffee, and it's called Dark Horse or something like that. It's got like earthy tones. Guys, I'll be honest. I've tried like a lot of these brands of coffee. They all just taste like coffee, like straight up. Like I want to say like there's one that's like, oh, it's softer. No, it's like they all taste like coffee, flat line, full stop. But when you're finished drinking, there's like a thing that stays in your mouth, and that's the thing that changes. Like maybe you're like, hey, it's a little earthy, maybe possibly. I don't know what that means, but I guess that'd be what I would describe it as. Also, I will just Google real quick this question.
McFlufferkins said X, then 11, then 12. 1 0 1 1 1 2.
So X is X then X. Okay. So X is lower, and then X XII. Got it. So X is lower. So we do need to do this one. What does it say? The bygone shall always return. To open the Sentinel relic, you need to. Oh, I know what this one is. This one is the gun chick. I forgot. I thought we were gonna be able to. I forgot how far behind we are. No. I forgot there's the gun lady with the chimera. Well, I guess we'll chew through that one. How maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. How much time do I have to fucking chunk through this? It's this. 17 days. It depends. It is permanent though, but the rewards, which are what? Yeah, that's enough.
Raid Nate said, okay, I found a video. Should I DM you or put it in the Discord?
Nah, either or. It doesn't matter to me. Just tell me which one you use. Yeah. We could chill. Let's go in order. It would be kind of nice to stay on. I do like the story too, so it'd kind of be just nice to follow it through. Alas, let us go. Go to the place. Teleport, you son of a bitch. There. Ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Also, should we go with this build? You know what team I really miss playing with is Brant. I always say it because it's just it's my greatest loss. I've lost twice when going for the banner with the fire lady, and it's always just been a fucking mess at this point. What's good, Giga? Giga says, wait, only episode 7? Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the last episode on Friday, because we have our Thursday stream, which is just a chill vibe. But man, yeah, you did miss it. Also, Giga, what do you call it? We wanted to wrap up episode 7 real quick. But man, you invested in some good stock, because like was not expecting them to layer blonde blazers so hard in this to be like, oh my god, she fucking saved you. Also she's nice. Also she's a fucking god, basically. And she's like 6 times your size or whatever, so she's just Amazonian. Yeah. Also, what do you call it? She seems flawless. Like, that's the kind of the fucked up, like, what the F? Like, they should absolutely have stacked Invisigirl, because she doesn't have godlike powers. She doesn't have, like, a fucking Amazonian body and no cyber implants. So it is just kind of crazy. Yeah, she saves us. Man, yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm hoping that there's a turnaround with Invisigirl, but dude, I think they're like, some person over there, like, loves Blonde Blazer, and they're like, guess what? Invisigirl is actually a bitch. Okay, we're gonna make sure we're gonna turn the whole community on. All right, let's see. What is this? What do you call it? Raidnade did send us some stuff. Maybe in the React tab, I would assume at this point. Let's see. Is it in the React tab? Very bottom. No. Is it in the Shade or GRINN tab? It is not. Where could it be? Is it in the yeah, what is it? No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll patiently wait, I suppose. Put the music back on. Yeah, so you look at my stupid, dumb face. There we go. Thank you, Raid. Boom. Let's see. Oh, it's the British man / Irish. I forget. It's a really thick accent. But let's see. Let's see what it is. I want the music in the background to stay, just for now. Maybe he has music in the background. No clash, but let's see. Wait, I forgot. I have to turn off speed. All right, let's rock.
So, Devstream 191 just ended, last one of the year, and there is a stupid amount of content.
This game looks so pretty also.
So let's jump right in. We've got Uriel and...
Sorry, I want to pause. I'm so sorry. I know we're just getting to it. I was just want to say one thing about... Dude, Destiny had...
Raidnade said it's at the start of the video.
Got it. What do you call it? Destiny had to do like Destiny 2 to get a glow up. And I swear to God, Warframe has always looked good and just has perpetually looked even better. Without having to like move that whole engine or whatever the fuck they do. Actually, don't know what the situation they have.
A new repeatable game mode on top of the Descendia we seen in the last live stream. There is a limited time operation arriving in December. There is focus abilities turning into full-on anime ultimates. There is the Devil Triad stuff and vendors. There is Operator Drifter glow-ups. There is a crazy new...
She looks extra as hell.
Arriving for new players. TennoCon 2026, Jaya Prime, Varuna Deluxe, Prime Resurgence, Prime Vanguard, Luna New Year, Android Beta, Soulframe Founders, and of course, more.
That meant nothing to me. Just wanted to throw that out there.
The old piece update, we know the date. It is December the 10th. It is free.
Oh, he's got a little fucking wispy tail.
On all platforms, that's when it is arriving with all of the
Shame
stuff
he didn't get a
I've
pitch for
already
it. I like his outfit.
And like I said,
or his shape.
We don't have long to wait. Uriel is the first one, right? Warframe number 63. Lore-wise, he started off as Roth, a proto-frame.
Oh, don't do this to me. I hate it. Oh, I liked his drip, and now he has this going on, and this looks gross. Anyways.
Tied to the Devil's Triad, and now I guess he's kind of this demon commander with his own little hell entourage that's going to fly around beside him. His passive is where the madness starts. He always has 3 demon companions floating beside him. Each one will do something different, and they arrive at no energy cost. Kadnak chains enemies together so that they will share damage. When you hit one enemy, all of the other enemies that are linked to...
You didn't say it was a summoner raid.
To that enemy will also...
And not only just a summoner, but a tiny summoner, which is my favorite thing, or a tiny summoner, which is like Overlord, which is tiny little imp things.
Same damage. Good for shredding large groups of enemies. Golfagora, which is another one of his minions, is a bit of a facehugger demon. He will...
Yes, minions! Do they still suck? Because I feel like Warframe has never had, like, you have to, like, overcharge your minions, like, to God tier. Like, you have to have, like, rare-ass resources just to make your minions kind of fucking okay. And that's always shitty to me. I don't know if, like, I tried to do a lot of the minion things. I just hope that this guy's
consolidate
cooked.
The install size for Warframe a few years ago. Helldivers is doing the same, taking the size from 155 gigabytes down to around 25 gigabytes.
Oh, that's nice.
Proto-frames are optional cosmetics introduced with 99.
Oh, okay.
On heavy targets, he will crowd control them, and when they die, they will puke out health and energy orbs. So he's your little kind of sustain and crowd control minion rolled into one. And then you have Vithalis, who is the minion that will hang around where enemies die and will turn their corpses into ruins. And when you pick these ruins up, you will get a boost to your fire rate.
I thought he was going to be like Reaper a little bit.
Will also give you extra fire elemental damage to your weapons as well. So he
Ray
is
Nate
your
said
kind of
his
DP.
gun is a M1 Jaren type gun with a big ass bayonet too. Also, wait till you see his alt.
Oh,
yes, ramp minion, so he's going to help you deal more damage. So you've got a crowd control one, you've got an energy and health sustain one, and then you've got one that's basically going to increase your damage output. Now these guys are always doing stuff. You're meant to watch what they are doing and kind of play around with what they're doing and interact with the stuff that they're leaving behind in order to make Roth or Uriel that little bit more powerful.
Got it.
Now his first ability covers him in flames, like we've seen already, and allows him to fly around. It basically turns him into this fiery meteor, while also giving him
oh, dude, that's kind of like vampiring. That's fucking sick as hell.
His aura, so that you can fly around the place. And
I don't
set
love that he
everything
spins. I feel like that's a little cringe. But if you just fucking turned into like red smoke and just started fucking haul assing, that'd be rad. But
on fire. Now his second ability will heal.
just when you think of the devil and you think, I'm off. It just starts spiraling. Like, that's weird. He could have just been, I'm off. And like just fucking Dementor. What is it called from Harry Potter? Where they just turn into fucking smoke.
And his minions will also revive any of those minions that might have died, and it will also clean him of status effects. This is your reset, I guess, the nonsense button when things get a little bit too, I guess, out of hand, and you can just revive everything and just keep going.
Nice.
Now his third ability will rip a piece of an enemy's soul out, and
yeah, all of his abilities have pretty dope animations.
Okay, can you still splice? Like I remember when I was getting back into Warframe, I thought that sounds awesome. It's like the splicing idea of it, like where you could like take another Warframe and like jam their parts into your head or some shit. I was gonna say that's the other thing that like to me, like a problem with Warframe has always been like the ability to like get up and running. It feels like it's just a fucking like impossible. Like I've gotten into it like 3 times, and I swear by like in order for you to kind of feel like you're up and running, you have to like dedicate so much time to understanding all this shit, and even then, you still are kind of like, like by the time you get up and running, you're so fucking fatigued by having to like min-max all this shit and just like try to make up some ground that it's just like, yeah.
And allow you to fire it back at nearby enemies, and it will make them more vulnerable. And if your first ability is active at the time of casting this, then that soul that you, or that soul projectile, will carry the fire aura that you would have had when you have the first ability active, and it will do that little bit more damage to enemies and spread more fire around.
Okay.
Now, his fourth and ultimate ability is a big one, right? He will basically drop a huge flaming area of effect on the ground where everything inside it will burn, will take
So he
damage,
basically like summons hell. That's so sick.
and will die, and your demons at the same time are going off chaining things, face hugging things, and giving you those buffs. And I know it was in the simulacrum when they showed it off on the dev stream, but it did give me very heavy kind of original World on Fire style vibes from Ember, but it might not be that powerful. Now, on top of all of that, his demons actually react when you emote with Uriel as well. So if you bow as Uriel like they did on the dev stream, your minions do little bows.
It's kind of like V, or like, at least that's what like I know. Like having 3 summons kind of work in tandem with you is pretty cool.
Cheers at the same time.
Shame that they didn't work like that.
As well as showing us Uriel's abilities, they also showed us Uriel's new signature weapon, the Vinquibus. This is Warframe's first true bayonet weapon, so it's a new weapon type. When you equip it, it will fill both your primary slot and your melee slot. It has its own melee stance, and both the gun form and the bayonet
I don't
form,
love his little wiggly whiskers.
the melee form, are moddable separately, so it is a new weapon type coming to the game. Now, the gun mode is a semi-auto fire rifle with a classic kind of M1 Garand style vibe to it, especially with the ping when you run out of ammo when the magazine is empty. And the melee mode is just a full-on stabby thrusting bayonet that allows you to charge at enemies, but also
I see it
slam
morphs,
and throw in
maybe.
different combos as well. It does look quite good. Now, the clever bit about this is there is synergy between having it as a primary weapon and as a melee weapon, where headshots in the gun mode will ramp up your melee damage, and melee kills in the melee mode will boost the ammo efficiency of your rifle. So the game...
I always don't like when they make... It's just so weird. Like, it makes you feel like you have to play a certain way. Like, you have to run at, do some slashes, then switch. I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like most people like to, like, stay... maybe a little bit locked in. Maybe like you build up a currency. Like that's something that's a little bit better, where like you build up a currency that you can then expend. That way there's like, okay, no, I've been banking this like ability to do melee damage. You just do a mass chunk of AoE. Like that can kind of be good, but I hate this idea that they rev off of each other. I always just find that like no one uses them that way. They usually selfishly use one, I think. But the idea of like you stocking energy and then being able to expend that to me, I fuck with a little bit more.
Is actively rewarding you for playing that loop of shooting enemies to buff your melee and then stabbing enemies in order to, I guess...
Sorry to pause it. I was going to say, Raid, do you have any other Warframe that has come out Oh, dude, the last Warframe I seen was the guy who was like he Nimbus or Nubis or something like that, who like was a person who, it's not Nubis, but it was something where like he had like a bunch of swords and he could like become armored, then he like became a little guy. I think he was like sword based.
Give yourself more ammo.
Is there any Warframe that has come recently, or not recently, but like in that gap that you think I would like? Because this is cool just to sit down and like react to this with you
when
guys.
the update drops on the 10th of December, if you're interested in getting your hands on Uriel and of course on his Vinquibus as well, then you'll be able to earn him by playing the new Descendia game mode and farming his blueprints and of course the resources you're going to need to build those weapons and of course the frame in that new Descendia mode. Or you can just grab him instantly on the market with platinum if you have platinum lying around. So that's Uriel.
Oh, okay. I think I was wilding. So when I first seen him, I thought like, ew, I don't like to see. But that's just, I think, your customized character. Got it.
That is his weapon.
Also, it'd be so cool to like. Again, this Warframe has become a game. Like whenever I get into it or see it, I always think the same thing of like seeing a cool video game that you want to play eventually. Where like, dude, eventually when I get my shit together and I finally like get some more time on my hands in 5 years, this will be top of list. It's just a psychotic statement.
Which is the Parita Rebellion. The new game mode separate to the Descendia one that we seen in the last dev stream that is also coming with the old peace update on the 10th of December. Now, the Parita Rebellion is a 12-minute war, so it's a 12-minute game mode.
Okay, I'll check
where
that out.
it's a bit like a roguelite kind of game mode where you're going to jump in, you're going to have to do objectives, you're going to power yourself
I hate
up.
roguelikes,
You're
dude.
gonna fight
Nothing has
mini-bosses
made me fucking despise roguelikes like more than 2025. I hate them. I hate them with every fiber of my being at this point. It's like Tarkov popped, and then people took like 7 years to make their thing, and then it's all coming out right
you're
now.
going to fight a boss at the end of it as well. Well, that's very basic in describing how this game mode works. Now, it takes place on the Tower Moon, Parita, or
I think we
Parita,
get it. I'm happy with that. I'm curious about this other thing that Ray just told me about. How do we type this in? Warframe, Caliban Prime, I guess? We could choose Prime. What is this? We're going to go ahead and mute this. And this is a fun YouTuber I think I used to watch, who's like a green guy, maybe. We'll also watch his, but I just want to mute it and just see. Actually, maybe not mute it.
Caliban Prime just released, and man, he blows up entire rooms in only a split second. And with my last Caliban kit, and I even have multiple builds prepared, channel members, and now, let's jump right into it.
Let's maybe watch this one first, because I feel like this one's going to explain shit.
So this is Caliban Prime, and he looks fucking cool. Forged in celebration of the all-too-brief peace between the Orokin and the Sentients, and his Prime Access just dropped in-game. Now, he arrives
Fluffykin
with
said
additional...
proto-frames are different from your operator. The 1999 story is a separate timeline with human characters that represent existing Warframes.
Oh, okay. Huh. Raid says, I'm trying to think about other frames you would like. Yeah, to me, I really like, so my favorite Warframes, just to tell you right at the hop, my favorite Warframe all time, I think it sounds weird, but it's kind of Anubis. Or like, is it Nubis? It's the guy that summons sand monsters and then like, I think punches shit. No, that's Atlas. But he summons like sand monsters. I like that for obvious reasons, summoning. But then honestly, I don't know if I like Octavia, which is like, I think it's Octavia, which is like the sound person. She just carried my ass. Like as a person who had like nothing, the fact that you go invisible and just stay invisible and just like do a lot of the end game shit, she was my like saving grace for sure. Inoris, that's what I'm saying. Inoris was a person I really liked. I just like anyone who has summoners or like summoning ability or is like stupid OP, but also like OP in the fun way. Like Octavia was fun because I feel like she like supported your team. She also functioned really well. She also looked kind of cool. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but I do like. It's weird because there's characters that are probably powerful, but they're kind of boring. Like I think there was a character that had like 6 shooters, and she was like absurdly OP, but she kind of just like auto killed things, and that's not what I kind of want, you know. But that's kind of why, like, when I seen some gameplay of like Atlas was also a character I really liked, who just like boxed people, but I think they never really, I don't know, they kind of gave him like rock colossals, which did something, but I think the Nubis guy basically just was better than him in a lot of ways, but maybe they got buffed, or maybe got buffed.
Energy and shields, and he is the first Prime in the wild to arrive with a brand new primed weapon called the...
Also, no, my favorite Warframe of all time, sorry, I should know this, it's how do I not know this? It's the Parasite King. It's like the worm plague guy. Oh, I can't. We were playing Warframe back in the day. I think one person was so sweet and they donated it. We got his special skin, and dude, special skin was so fucking cool. Oh man, it was like, I think it was like $10, but it was Nidus, that's it. Thank you, Ray. Yeah. Nidus was the fucking goat, dude. Nidus, I never was able to make like giga powerful, but he was still just so fucking fun, and I just liked the way he played. Like Nidus to me was the best version of overpowered, or not overpowered, but strong, because he was like a stack bot essentially. So like you weren't just giga broken immediately. You just have to like stack up a bunch of your like parasite stuff, and then you were starting to cook, and that felt awesome.
Daria Prime, which is a railgun sniper styled weapon where you have to charge.
I don't care about the sniper. What is he?
Now, he also arrives with the Venato Prime Scythe melee weapon, which has a bit of cool lore attached to it. The normal Venato says it is the limb of an Eidolon, but the Prime version says...
Got it.
Now, on top of the Prime access, there is also the accessory pack.
Said, you liked Atlas, Octavia, and Nidus. Inaros wasn't one you played much. Inaros, Harrow, and Volt are my top 3.
Yeah, Norris was the one that I wanted to play more of, though. Like, I watched a bunch of guides, I started building them, but that was right at the time where I tapered off. Because again, the biggest thing, I think the reason why I stopped playing Warframe is because, one, there's so much to do that you never really know what the right thing is to do. Because you're kind of stuck in like, and then also, there's a feeling of like, I've stopped making progress, and I think it's all tied together within that same feeling. So that's always what's like cannibalized me from
There's a new
like, what to do
operator
next.
and drifter skin called the Tyron skin.
I hate this armor.
Go in line, of course, with the old piece vibe as
horrible.
well with Caliban Prime. Now, these are the relics that you're going to need to farm in order to
What does it do?
explain what is the best way to go about, or the best places to farm these relics as well. Missions like Hepit is a void capture. New to Warframe, and you have maybe just bought the Caliban Prime access, and you want to know how his abilities work, then I can also let Past Me explain, since I made a video on that not that long ago. So of course, if you already know this stuff, then you are free to skip it.
Hit me.
So his first ability, Razor Gyre, now moves much faster. Each enemy hit will restore 30
That's
health.
funny. You can hear the audio compression happen twice. There's all like this volume setting.
Any excess health will then overflow into your shields and then overshield. So it is a good way to heal and regenerate your shields, but it also deals Tau damage.
It just goes through
and
people?
It also spreads Tau status stacks as well, so you can get those stacks much quicker. It does move much faster, and it is quite a nice mobility ability.
We got a stun
and his
ability.
Sentient Wrath ability, which is his crowd control stomp, hangs enemies up in the air, now
That's
locks
OP.
those enemies in place and stops them from
What
falling
is that? Did he
out
shed his
of
armor or
enemies up
something?
in the air, now
Oh,
locks
no, he just
those
put down like
enemies in
a
place
chest
and
piece.
stops them from falling out of that hanging in the air if you deal damage to them. This no longer has a cap on the amount of enemies that it will affect. Can be cast much faster.
Another thing that's funny, sorry, I just hate to but this guy puts a slight bit of saturation on his thing, and he doesn't change it, so now it overlays, because this is way more saturated than the previous image.
Damage, and it applies damage vulnerability, not just a Tau status vulnerability, but a damage one as well, which means they will take higher amounts of damage from your weapons or from all sources. With the right power strength, you can get this to 100% bonus damage. It also applies Tau stacks at the same time for additional status vulnerability. Now, Caliban's sentient minions with his lethal progeny, his third ability, now summon all of those sentients at the same time, and they come in 3 different types. The Conculist, which is the melee sentients with the baseball bats beating enemies up like they owe them money. These also mimic your fusion strike when you cast it for 50% of its effectiveness. So wherever you're aiming your fusion strike, these will also aim it in the same direction. Then there is the Ortholist, which is the ranged artillery sentients, the turrets that have a 100%
Oh shit!
chance
Okay,
to
so you have a bunch of dogs. You also have like artillery. That's sick.
Tau status effects. And then there is the Sumulist, which is a portal.
I guess it makes sense. He's like a chess piece looking guy.
Shorelist sentients to draw aggro and then regenerate shields as a priority. So the simple way to look at these sentient minions is the melee Conculists are the attack sentients. The turrets are for spreading Tau status but also deal a lot of damage. And the Sumulist is basically the defensive sentients whose main job it is to keep your shields regenerating and draw aggro away from you. Now, the cool thing about these sentients is that with what is arguably Caliban's best setup right now in the community, where you will subsume Nourish instead of his
Caliban
first
has
ability,
damage,
his
vulnerability,
minions will
debuffing, and armor strip.
Damn! And summons
then
no less.
also spread viral.
Look
and
like they're
deal
doing okay
more
damage.
as a result.
I don't know if I've
This thing
seen,
does-
like, does anyone know what the best summoner, like, just pure damage output for their summons is?
It's
Or
up to his
strongest?
fourth
That's his
ability,
strongest
which is
summoner
Fusion
overall.
Strike. Now, the beams of his Fusion Strike now strip defenses as they hit the target. They also hit multiple times for a lot of damage, and of course there is the explosion at the end, which leaves that field of sentient energy on the ground that also strips defenses. So he's got 2 different defense strips. One, if the beams
Damn.
hit the actual targets, and the other is the field of energy that it leaves on the ground. 100%
I was never able to
of
attain
enemy
red
defenses
damage.
Are gone in
Not
2
the whole time I was
seconds. All you
playing
need is
Warframe.
200% ability
Not
strength
once.
needed for that 100% strip. Whether you do that with mods or most augmented, entirely up to you. So now you have a Warframe that
Gnawing
amplifies
Fetus said the
status.
artillery summons can drop nukes. They're the strongest emo.
Oh, they are? Oh, shit, man. Yeah. Oh, that's... is this how he looks? Because I don't really dig the weird fucking, like... I get what they're trying to do. Like, he's like cavalry, or kind of like that whole thing, where he's like the frontline, like, bayonet type thing. Yeah. But I don't know if I like the way he looks. That's the worst part about the Warframe thing, is what happens if they... Sorry. What happens if they just look like shit?
Strips 100% defenses, has a never-ending supply of shield regeneration, has a 50% damage reduction without having adaptation equipped, can crowd control with Sentient Wrath, and then can blow them up with his Fusion Strike. Like I said, heavy is the Sentient Crown. Also, with the Tau status effect making it much easier to apply status to enemies, and then if you add in a companion or a sentient that amplifies that, or spreads status even more with something like Contagious Bond, it is going to make missions even easier and enemies killed even quicker than they already are. Like I said, I will have...
Gnawing Fetus said you can make a lot of modifications to Warframes if you have tie-right parts. Warframe is known as Fashion Frame for a reason.
I guess that's true too. Also,
Raid
this
Nate
is his
said,
Prime equivalent.
Also, there's crossplay now, so I could actually play with you, lol.
Shit! Raid. You get on me to do it around... It can't be January, but in February, after that. Because I think I want to do, like you were saying... What's he kind of a toss up between if we do a Risk of Rain after we're done doing the dispatch? Do we do Risk of Rain focus? Or do we do like a ZZZ focus? And I don't know. I feel like more of us would gain some out of Wither Rain. Maybe both. Or not Wither Rain, sorry. But more out of Risk of Rain. So I think that'd be a nice new thing to do or focus on. But... I'm getting again, it's always the same thing where like you're like, oh my god, this looks so cool, and then you get in there and your just experience is totally not this at all. It's just like, dude, what do I do? Where the fuck, where are we? How do I start? What? What, dude? Oh my god.
Now, the most important question right off the bat, how do you get Caliban Prime for yourself?
Not caring about that right now.
But now that you know how to get your greedy little 10 of fingers onto Caliban Prime yourself, let's talk about what the man can actually do.
Perfect. Oh, maybe we should watch this one first.
As per usual with his passive, and this is quite a bit because Caliban kind of...
Okay, dude. I see you. If he looks like that...
McFluffican said Outer Worlds 2 is still on standby.
Yes. Probably. Well, I haven't even gotten a chance to grind it up, but yes. I think Outer Worlds... I think Risk of Rain... Maybe that's a good idea. Risk of Rain, then Outer Worlds. Because that will give me a little bit of a gap to get to it. Because I still haven't even, like, again, last time we played was like 2 weeks ago. I just haven't played again. Just because I've been too busy focusing on these other things that I can only really, like, get, like, some time. So then it's the easiest, like, slot that only asks, like, 10 seconds or, like, 20 minutes of me is like, these goddamn gacha games.
Raid Nate said, I'll try to find a beginner returning player video too.
I've watched them. Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe just don't give it to me yet. I don't want to like waste time finding it when we're not even going to get into it. I don't want to, like, overinvest, like, have you overinvest before, like, we're going to guarantee do this. But... yeah, that's the only thing that I feel like is a bit weird. Like for me, like I've watched some of those videos and they don't really account. I remember when I was getting into Warframe, it scratched my urge to be like, no one is helping people where they are. People are like, who are like way ahead are making videos for people who are like, they've not asked questions about, they don't really know what's going on. Like again, people, it's almost like you should literally, like, and this would be a really great premise for a video, being like, hey, you know nothing about the game. Here's the first steps you do. Like, you haven't played the game in like fucking 5 years? Great. Okay, here's exactly what you do. Do this first, then do this. This will unlock that. That will give you this. Now you're ahead. Great. Or not ahead, but you can function. Like, you can kill everything. You can do all the stuff in the game. Great. Yeah, like that to me is the thing. So honestly, like the main thing I think you want in Warframe, at least for myself, is you want to be able to dip into like the highest level of the game. But I don't know if that's going to be able to be possible. Like you want to basically reach like red damage and like have a build that like rapidly regenerates ammunition, or energy, sorry, so you can keep spamming your abilities, so you can have fun that way. And also just not die immediately. So like you need to at least get that done. And I feel like there's not a lot of good guides that I don't think do that. And if they do, maybe it's I'm being selfish and I just want like a guy that says, hey, you know that Warframe you really liked and that you're interested in, that's why you're coming back. Here's how to get them really fast. Here's how to make them good. And usually the making your good part is where the video disintegrates, because it's like, oh, you need this specific card that's like 20 million years old and you won't be able to get it, and it's super important to get. And you're like, what the fuck? And a lot of times I think it's like a part of it is just so you have a buddy that like knows how to do endgame content and he's willing to like dedicate hours to helping you farm just to get you going.
Said,
and
yeah, I could just DM you some stuff and you can take a look at it whenever it's convenient.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Just keep it in the Discord, our Discord conversation, or like our Discord conversation back and forth. Because we don't translate messages that often anyway, so I'll be able to get to whenever I get to it.
That's First of all, in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 different passives at the same time. Let me explain.
I do like this outfit.
First of all, his actual quote-unquote official passive is basically a weaker version of adaptation. You and allies in affinity range gain resistance against damage types whenever you take those damage types, 5% per hit stacking up to a maximum of 50%.
Okay.
And because it is in affinity range, you could, if you wanted to, use certain tools to increase the affinity range if necessary. One very important thing to note here, though,
this is the shit that kills me. Every fucking time I see a build or some shit, man, it's this shit where dude opens up his goddamn bullshit and I see that. What is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? And it's just a series of like such crippling demoralization, because you're like, brother, what? What you mean prime vigor? What is that? What the fuck is that? And then, oh, it's the weekly Zer thing that you have to go do. And I'm like, no, God.
One very important thing to note here, though, is...
So you just have to play this game for 5 months and hope to get the right roll. And you'll be good. And you're like,
stack with adaptation, meaning if you put adaptation on your Caliban, it kind of overwrites the passive, at least for yourself. For the rest of the team in affinity range,
Gnawing Fetus said if they were to go through everything they have for mods, that would literally take a year just to go through.
Yeah, well, like to me, the ones that I always like, because you make this real streamline, which is like, okay, you need 3 mods. Just need 3. You need energy recharge, some way to get energy recharge. You need some way to get health and some way to get damage. Maybe shield you want to supplement for health, but like you could streamline it to like just get those. Most guys don't even do that. They just say like, hey, you need this prime thing, and I'm like, okay, how do I get that prime thing? Now maybe it's easier with ChatGPT because this was at a time when ChatGPT wasn't as prevalent. So maybe you could say, how the fuck do I farm for this? And they may be able to ChatGPT or AI might be able to be like, hey, go to this planet, do this. Or like, I'm not that level yet. Got it. Go over here, grind money. Like maybe there's a future where we can actually like get nice things, but it's usually like, oh no, you have to go back 16 steps just to take one, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Adaptation on you does not change anything. So much for the first part of his passive. The second part, though, is where it gets really interesting, and that, even though not officially a passive of Caliban, kinda sorta still is. What I'm talking about here is Tau damage. See, Caliban is the only Warframe in the game who can inflict Tau damage as well as Tau status effects. To keep it very simple, the damage part of Tau is not all that interesting. What we care about is the Tau status effect, because what this does is, enemies affected by Tau status effects have a 10% status chance vulnerability per Tau status on them, stacking up to a maximum of 10 stacks for 100% status chance vulnerability. It just means that you have higher status chance against the enemy who has the status effect on them. This is very unique and can be quite useful.
Okay, what's his abilities?
Your first ability goes by the name Razor Gyre, and in my opinion, this is probably already the best skill in his kit because it just does so incredibly much. Let's get into it.
I thought it was just spinny blade
what this does is you move forward very quickly while spinning around, while punching enemies in an area
when it's slow, it looks
super
stupid.
Enemy that you hit with this takes a little bit of Tau damage, and you have a 25% status chance of also inflicting a Tau status. About the damage, we don't care all that much, but the status application is definitely nice. Next, per enemy that you hit, you will restore a certain amount of health, so it's a healing ability. But if your health is already full, then you will restore shields instead.
Damn.
And if your shields are already full, then this can also flow into overshields, meaning if you have decent range on the skill and hit a lot of enemies with it at the same time, then
I want to whip your head around so you can hit an enemy multiple times.
Because you can just tap it once and then instantly be completely full with everything.
Very cool.
In time, because for every enemy that you hit with this, you will restore 25% of the energy that you use to cap.
Wow, so it's just net gain.
Razor Gyre initially.
All right, let's skip. We're
Now,
taking too much time
how
here, but
does
I'm curious. What's
fraction
next
with
ability?
another one of your skills, so we're going to get back to it when we're done talking about that. Ability number 2 is called Sentient Wrath, and this one is pretty
The stop. We
straightforward,
see that one.
but also pretty darn good.
Yeah, the stop ability.
You
Great
stop-
CC power. I remember
you
this was
use
like
Sentient
peak
Wrath.
Warframe, where as soon as you just get one stop, like a CC like that, people were like, "This is the best character in the game," because like you could just shoot them, and if you had like certain like extension mods, they would just like keep them suspended forever. The Warframe is not jail. Yeah, that's understandable. Well, that's the thing that makes Warframe like approachable. Is every single time I've gotten back into Warframe, it's usually because someone else is getting back into, or is like currently grinding it. They're like, that's the only thing that's like super amazing. Where like the Destiny community doesn't really have that as much, I don't think. Whereas the Warframe community has always had like people who are like eating good, like people who have been keeping up with the game for like years, or just maintaining like a high level of like actualization, can like absolutely carry you like instantly. They're like, oh yeah, I just farmed this thing that would have taken you 5 days to farm. I farmed it in like an hour because I have like this character that can like supersede getting drops and you know.
I got
like,
rid of the stomp
so
for
community's
nourishment,
great.
but that was years ago now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do that with Prime? So like, when I was realizing that you could swap out like abilities for other abilities, I don't know if you could do it with Prime. So can you do it now with Primes or
against
no?
elite enemies, bosses, and so on. Ability number 3 goes by the name Lethal Progeny, and this, as you can see in the card on the side there, is quite a bit complex. See, this is the ability where Caliban turns into a summoner. By tapping the ability key,
yes. Yes.
You can switch through 3 different types of sentience that you can then summon in by holding the ability button. You can only have one type of sentient on the field at the same time, and here's a quick description of all 3.
They look so fucking cool, especially the Prime equivalent. Holy fuck.
Number 1 is called Conculist, and you bring in 3 of them at the same time. They are melee dudes going into close combat, punching the enemy. They have a couple of different attacks, and in an ideal scenario, they can hit pretty hard. However, I don't want to go into much detail with them because in Big 2025, these, in my opinion, are not really useful, and you rather want to use one of the other 2 types.
Got it.
Up next, we have the Ortholist. This one is a ranged sentient, which can either fly around and shoot at the enemies, or transform into an artillery variant, where it stays grounded and fires projectiles at the enemies from far away. At first glance, the damage that the Ortholists do isn't all that great. Their main purpose seems to be inflicting as many Tau status effects as possible because that's what they're really good at. However, and now we're coming back to the augment for our first skill that I previously mentioned, if you have the Ortholists on the field and then you're using Razor Gyre with the augment to blob up the enemies, then the second function of the augment is that the Ortholists on the field are instantly going to be positioned right next to the blob, instantly starting to fire into it, plus they get an additional electric damage bonus.
Oh, okay.
This is incredibly strong because it turns the Ortholists from just being the Tau status appliers who don't deal all that much damage to the by far best damage dealers in Caliban's kit.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Then the last type of sentient that you can summon is called the Somnolist. This is only one sentient, but he opens up a portal to bring in 6 additional...
Come on, dude. What do you mean?
...smaller sentients that are going to float around,
that's so
occasionally
cool,
shooting at the enemies, but mainly this is your defensive option because those small sentients pull a very high enemy aggro. So as you can also see in the background here, even though I'm standing right there, most enemies don't really pay attention to me. They're just firing at my little friends.
How necessary is that if you can get overshield just by passing through enemies?
These would be the 3 types of sentience. However, there is more to this ability, and it's actually pretty important.
What do you mean?
First off, every sentient summon that is close by you or your allies will constantly restore your shields over time.
So you get to stay out. Hell yes. Also, it looks like your sentients can't die either, which is awesome. So not only is your sentients up, you're constantly regenerating shield. You also have a way to recover health and just get overshield if you already have health. And you get to spam that ability as much as you want because it will refund the energy to it by what if you pass through a certain amount of people, which is great because you can infinitely go back. And you have a CC ability. What the fuck? That's awesome. Oh, that's so sick.
Even into overshields.
Oh, is there cooldowns?
Only exception here being if your shield breaks, then this recharges.
Oh, I guess there is
for a
cooldowns.
while.
Dang.
However, Lethal Progeny unfortunately has a bit of a problem when it comes to higher enemy levels because it doesn't scale all that well.
Oh.
See, unlike
Story of the Summoner's life, man. You be good one
Gnawing
instance and
feature
shit
said,
the other.
oh, they can get mersed. The artillery ones can get 5 shot by bosses.
Oh, they can die? Okay, I thought that. I
Inspectors,
didn't know.
for
I didn't see them
example,
die at all.
will always scale with the current enemy level. The level of your sentience that you spawn in only depends on your Caliban's level as well as your ability strength. So, in other words, it doesn't scale with enemy level at all.
Oh, God.
Now, for the most players, this shouldn't be that big of a deal because in normal Steel Path levels and even in Archimedia, your little sentient friends shouldn't struggle all too much. However, if you want to go into a long Devere circuit run or level cap endurance, yada yada yada, then this is definitely something you need to consider. And finally, your fourth ability is called Fusion Strike, and also this one does quite a lot of things at the same time. First off, when you cast it, you shoot out energy beams that have infinite body punch through, meaning you can hit a lot of enemies at the same time with it.
It's very cool, but it does slightly wean me off the cool factor when I hear that when people are like, it's okay, it's good, you know, like he functions, but you know, you want to see someone be like, yeah, this guy, everything in the game is easy, you know, you want to know you're invested in good stock, I guess, is a little bit of the thing I feel. Also, I think I muted the game just so I can make sure we hear the nice things here, boppity, boom. Alrighty. Also, side thing, guys. This is just for my bros who would like to give me a helping hand on a problem I'm dealing with. Hypothetically, say you ordered something called Gun Blue from...
Gnawing Fetus said it's big dick damage, and first summons cast it whenever you do at 50% strength.
Okay. Is that the nuclear thing you were talking about? Like the nuke hit? Anyways, what I was going to say was, okay, so hypothetically say you order something from Amazon called Gun Blue. It's just like a little tiny bottle. But when you made your order, it was in stock. And then when you made your, I guess, like the last minute, there was no more in stock. So then you say, okay, shit. Well, when is this going to arrive? And it just says, no, we've just basically taken your order, but we have no estimation on when it's going to arrive. So you're like, okay, that's not great. I'll just cancel my order. So then you go to try to cancel it, and it says, no can do. You cannot cancel it. And you're like, but... okay, like, so I don't know what the next step is there. Do I message Amazon support and say like, hey guys, this doesn't make any sense. You let me cancel everything else beforehand. Like, I don't understand. Also, it has not shipped yet. Like it's not, it doesn't exist. Like the label hasn't even created nothing. So why can't I cancel that if it hasn't happened yet? Like I don't understand. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, do I message Amazon support or do I just take this L and like, because it's been like a month and it still hasn't sent it. So I don't know. And it's like $20, so it's not like the end of the world if it you know. But I would like to cancel it. I don't know if anyone's ever been in this situation because usually Amazon's pretty good about being like done. Just keep giving us business and we'll be fine with it. You know. Hit up Amazon is a good idea.
Perfect.
Maybe we have to do that. I hate doing that though. You have to always wait and like send an email and be like, hey, this is what happened, and they're like, we'll give you our support guy, and then it's like 20 years later, and you're like, all right, great, it's here. And watch it already be sent at that point. It's just weird that they don't let you cancel it because it literally has not shipped. Like, yeah. Anywho, let us just dip our toe into finding this weird gun lady who has an anthropomorphic buddy, I guess, who just chills and hangs out with her. I don't know. It's the story of this game is weird. Anyways, all right, slow walk. Let's rock. Let's see what's happening.
Long time no see, Raguna.
It's been a minute. We spent a bunch of time in Gladiator Land, and now we're here. This guy gives me a pervert vibe. I don't know why that one. Just, you know that Hunter that guy. You know what I'm talking about. Clown guy. Yeah.
Can you smell that? Sweet old Margarita's restaurant. Come on. Let's go stuff our faces already.
Let's take care of important matters first. You'll eat well soon. I promise.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea.
Yes. He's being a little bit of a fat bitch. As always, honestly.
I still can't believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
I mean, at least our guy here, little floating furball thing, genuinely like consumes like a nuke for us, you know? Whereas Paimon's just like, I'm Paimon. I have the most happy, don't you love my voice? Also, I'm unreasonable as shit all the time and asking for food and I do nothing. You know, at least he's kind of fucking like a weapon of a kind. Anyway,
At least now we know it's called a civilization capsule. It probably holds key legacy data left behind by the Sentinel.
Okay. I actually don't know if this is brought up in the story.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need the Leviathan's power. If it's really from the Sentinel, why do we need the Thronodian's power for that?
They're like these gods. It's like we're basically going against Cthulhu. So just think of it like that.
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh, well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround.
Short Queen, where are you?
The Black Shore is warned that the waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful.
Once again, the guy who's getting paid to do camera work here is not making enough money. Or maybe making too much money. I don't know, whichever one it is.
And you know,
He's doing a great job.
something feels off in the city, too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
It's a bit of a downer, yeah. It's a bit sad. I think things do feel more tense. Might just be the weather. There is sorrow in the air. Be a bit intense. A bit much, I'm honest.
Since when did you get all poetic?
Sometimes it hates you. You know?
Amid howling winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift, I heard the captain's call.
Oh, Brant, our boy.
Look, over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia?
Rachia, I forgot her name.
Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show!
Hoist the sails, O humanity!
The totally
The
not
abyss and the
gay
summit of
pirate.
its waters.
Okay.
Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted. You stand on the precipice.
Oh, she looked good.
Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope, and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own flames?
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild?
The Miniala Mimechiche 2056 said, Yo, Grin, I just want to say you were right about Let It Die. Being sheet, I hate it.
Oh no, was I right? Oh, I hate people. Can you give me a breakdown? Because I've had multiple people pop in. Consider this the last stream of the week. I want to understand more of it because people came in and didn't really explain stuff. And I was in the middle of dispatch. So I didn't want to get into it too much. But can you break it down for me? Eamon, because like for me, apparently they did deattach the PvE. They did not force PvP into PvE apparently. So apparently that's the thing. Cool. But I think it's at its heart, it's still an extraction shooter, right? I don't know if there's any, like, people say that it's still a grind, but I don't know what that means. Like, beforehand in Let It Die, there was, like, a grind that I feel like you almost wanted to do. Like, you're like, oh, I can, like, make my waiting room look pretty, or get new style, I guess. Make my shitty room look less shitty, but still shitty. Oh, I can, like, get this armor and I can see what it looks like at its highest, like, tier and make it look beautiful. Awesome. I can, like, maybe kind of create a small build. There was all these things that you could, like, do to invest in stuff. But in the previous game, in this game, it doesn't really, like, maybe there's a way to customize your waiting room a little bit, or you have like a little corner, I guess you can do that with. And I don't know, like, how, like, what's the thing that's going to keep you grinding and like jumping back into the extraction? Because like to me, I just really don't fucking like extraction shooters in general. But alas, I haven't played it yet. I'm curious what the whole like lay of the land
Amin
is.
Alamameshish 2056 said not it has forced PvP, but you can play PvE but not make any progress.
What does that mean?
said, speaking of pirates of questionable orientation, Pirate Yakuza is on the horizon for me, sooner than I may have expected.
That one I think is going to be really fun. Yeah. I was going to say, so Amin, you say, no, it is forced PvP, but you can play PvE, but you don't make any progress. Can you please elaborate on that? What does that mean? So, like, you can play, but it's not going to matter. Is that what you mean? You can't, like, level up your gear? Like, or is there even I think people said in the beta that, like, yes, you can, like, level up a weapon or something like that. And it's so weird, dude, because, like, I don't want to get into too negativity, but, like, the idea is like, Let It Die, I think, didn't know what it had, which is, like, it's just a really unique premise in general, and instead they're like, what if we just take our, like, Let It Die IP, and we plug it into, like, what essentially is something that we can handle, like, the Battle Royale, essentially. But they're like, we can't do a big-ass map, we don't have that kind of team, but let's do an Arena Royale. So what if we do that? And they chased that, and then by the time they got there, it was left. It was gone. Like, it wasn't as popular. People were kind of tired of it. Just didn't also work, I don't think, as much as like a battle royale would work. It's not enough of uniqueness to it. But then they're like, oh wait, extraction shooters are popping, so now let's rewind and try to make an extraction game. And I'm like, dude, you had such a unique fucking formula. Like, if you just injected more juice into it, maybe made it a little more approachable for other people, and gave it like a consistent update window, people would be fucking locked in. I think. Maybe not. I mean, Let It Die has like 7 million people like playing it. So like, yeah, like 7 million downloads or something like that. People try it, I should say. It's also free, so like, of course people just try it. But yeah, it's weird that they went after this angle, which is like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's also because they're trying to get funding, and when you're saying like, hey, we're gonna do this other thing that was kind of marginally successful, and you're telling an investor that, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, dude. But if you're like, hey, we have a new extraction shooter and they're all the rage, then maybe they can get funding. So to be nice to the developers, maybe that's also a variable that I'm not really bringing up. Alas. But yeah, I'm curious what your main issues are, Amon, with Let It Die. Like, what are the three things that like are lacking? Is it like a lack of desire to pursue anything and like play it? Is it like a lack of like it's just frustrating? Is the PvP like the big issue? Because like, as much as maybe you can play without dipping into the PvP, it's still designed for PvP, so it's heavily limited by all of the variables that PvP enables. So I'm curious about all those things, whatever your problem is.
Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed.
Oh!
Yes.
To journey onward is perilous.
She seems bored.
To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous. To tremble and falter is perilous.
Regina, you guys are better than this. I've seen you perform before. What's happening? Why are you guys so bad?
Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
Oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast, even when wounded, even when the smallest risk could spell doom. They leap without hesitation into the unknown.
Okay.
Should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark, today, may you hold fast to every last ember of courage and hope.
You have really sharp neck bones. Side thing. All right. Oh my god, what a performance. I mean, dude, if you've seen a guy rattling off shit like that on the side of the thing, do you think he's a homeless man who's psychotic, or like put on a cool performance? Crazy how, you know, it's just flip the coin. You know, wow.
Life is but a walking shadow.
Oh, the poet guy. Fucking Da Vinci discount ass.
A poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more.
Did somebody roofie me before I came here?
It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying
Aminiala Mumechiche 2056 said you can T-level up in the PvE part, and the extraction is not grindy, it's just like wasting time. Even after 30 hours of playing I have very little to show, and the worst is that it's a paying pay to W.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, so it says, I can't, sometimes the text speech kills it. You can't level up in the PvE part, and the extraction is not grindy, it is just like wasting time. Even after 30 hours of playing, I have very little to show for it. 30 hours and nothing is fucked. And worse is that the paying is paid away. Yeah, see, that's the thing that drove me nuts, because like the implicit idea was that if you're going to spend an upfront like $30, then not only are you going to get more out of the base game. So like, let me ask you that question, Amin. Do you think that the $30 that you had to spend to get access superseded the base level of investment that you got with Let It Die 1? Let It Die, the base game. So like, you know, Let It Die was free to play. You know how you got like like 50 levels, you got like, yeah, a bunch of weapons and R&D, but it's kind of delayed, like there's some time mitigation stuff to it. But that's all that. Do you find you get the same level or amount of like map designs, content, stuff like that? But also the idea that like it became pay to win anyway. Like there's a way to like advance your progress via paying I thought it was just gonna do cosmetics. I think that's the whole point. Well, I'm not sure why I'm surprised. But anyways.
Where am I?
Also, this is a thing for the devs. Please make Rover stronger in these little things, because he's terrible.
Is this another one of his illusions? Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby. No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont.
Oh, Carlotta!
Mistaking rebellion and recklessness for glory. Like an inferior gem made precious only by how it glitters. Yeah, she couldn't control the monstrous family legacy. So she turned to bravado, an armor crafted to hide her naivety and fear. Fragile. False. But oh, how brilliantly a gem shines. In the instant it shatters.
Yuck. Yuck.
McFlufferkin said, putting it plainly, gung-ho is the money-focused side of LID. Grasshopper isn't working on it currently. Instead, Romeo is a deadman with Suda 51.
Yeah, it would do, again, it's always... One sec.
The phases of the moon wove her luminous gaze. Yet she insists on using that light to peer into fate's menacing face. Her eyes were destined to be burned. All who overstep cannot escape its wrath.
And yet?
Now neither she nor her moon will ever be whole again.
Oh, I did. I fucking saved her, you piece of shit. What the F? Anyways, I was gonna say, to that point, Fluff, yeah, like, it sucks because, like, to me, that's actually not the worst. Like, I don't think we would have gotten, like, Pseudo 51, as much as I love them, Grasshopper Manufacturers, as much as I love them, sometimes it's not a bad idea that you kind of, like, rein in someone who's, like, wildly creative. Like, same thing as, like, my favorite games from them are Shadows of the Dam, which is a game that apparently Pseudo 51 didn't love, you know? Or it wouldn't have been exactly what he wanted. And then he describes what he would have wanted, and it's like, that sounds awful. I don't know that at all. So anyways, so to me, it's always nice having someone like that, like, is like, hey, this should kind of appeal to multiple people, maybe, and like you should try to give some sort of net, something to it. Kind of box them in a little bit. Like, I think it helps with creative people. If you say, okay, let me just give you like a prompt instead of like letting your brain be like, chaos, madness all the time. Instead of like, what if you made an isekai? And you're like, okay, I know the baseline rules of that. Okay, well, let me break those rules and have fun. And then you can make something really unique. Anyways, but to me, that's what makes it sad, is because like I think you get good things when you have like a really, really creative person kind of matched with like a grounded, like business-y person that can kind of be like, okay, let's kind of make it so that this is for somebody. It's not just for you, you know? But yeah, I do agree that like gung-ho was always the marketer aspect of it all. So yeah, and you can tell that within like even their dev updates, they're like big into like reality TV shows and stuff like that, which seems very apparent. But yeah, anyways, what's your whole thing, Phoebe?
A pure heart, blindly devoted to a deity on the verge of extinction. Yet the true eternal divinity embraces all. It washes away everything, be it joy or sorrow or hope or obsession.
I feel like you ran an auction there saying it.
She realigned her faltering faith, and in doing so, claimed her redemption.
Why did she get a happy ending? And this guy, I did the fucking lady's quest, you son of a bitch. I don't really care about you, to be honest. What's this about?
A valiant and determined ruler.
McFlufferkin said, speaking of Suda 51, recent interviews has him stating he wants to bring back most, if not all, of his old games, so expect remakes, remasters, or sequels.
Barely alive.
Yes, so that was some big news that I think someone made a mention. I think maybe Fluff messaged me about it, but what do you call it? Yeah, there's Pseudo 51 just basically came out with his Robot Man, and in an era where everyone's overcharging you, apparently he's charging his new game, the like Robo Man or something, whatever it's called. I always fuck it up. Remio is dead. Remio is a dead man. That game. Apparently, it is going to be $50, which is awesome. So it's not going to be like a full price game, which I guess better or worse. That could be weird, but I just like that he's not like trying to get $60 out of it. And they're going to be self-publishing it, and it's going to be coming out I think in February next year. So that's super exciting. But the idea that they're going to be remastering his old games, that's super, super cool. Because I do think like, yeah, but also it makes sense that they're going to use that as like a tentpole, like jumping off point to kind of start to get into publishing, and that would be really cool because I think like. Ultimately, like I said, Pseudo 51 I think is like such a creative person that I think it'd make sense that that he would like be in the publishing situation where he's like, you have a really unique and fucking weird idea. I like it. Let's push it, kind of thing. Also, Amin says, yeah, and let me just add, this game resets all data for after 3 months. I bought the $44 and got weapon, and I lost it in the first game. After 3 months, you start at 0. Yes, that's the issue with extraction. There's no like important like point of investment. You know, that's tough. Again, this is the idea of like, it sucks because I think I'll have people coming into my chat for a long time being like, why aren't you covering Deathverse and all these things? And the fundamental thing is just like, dude, I just never liked any of the baggage that came with extraction shooters. Like, never. Like the idea that you constantly reset, the fact that you're inextricably tied to people being able to manage and mess with your experience. The fact that the investment structure is basically kaput because of the fact that it resets every couple months. All these things can be like just cannibalize it. Like, yeah. And also, like, you trade the dynamic nature of PvP for like well-crafted like gameplay loops that are really fun to take. You know, but. Also, after 3 months of starting at 0, they say so new players can join. Yeah, that's never the case. I mean, it is probably true. The reason why they reset stuff in those games is so that like people who have all of the weapons and all of the gear and who are like farming the whole top of the heap, basically can like still have a chance, or like they get like curb stomped, so that you don't just have the people who are absolutely the best devouring people at the bottom.
Conquest and
but it means there's no point in investing in anything.
In hand.
Aminier Mimichiche 2056 said the problem is they focus too much on Deathverse.
What does that mean? Like, is there like I'm curious. I mean, is there also a PvP like strictly PvP element that's like Deathverse or no? I heard people say that where like there's a PvEvP bullshit extraction shooter, and then there is a like a Deathverse PvP. I would assume that's their PvP angle, just so that they're not throwing away the people who are like super into Deathverse. But if there is that angle, then surely the people who paid for stuff in Deathverse still got something out of it, right? Like got the cosmetics that they paid for in Deathverse in the game. Guys, I might start to vibrate down my whole coffee. Forgive me if I turn into a freak. Oh, this is the... Oh, who's that?
Amid the endless cycle of surging tides, she plunges into fate's swirling maelstrom once more.
Aminialami Mechiche 2056 said yes, but the whole Let It Die is more inspired by Deathverse.
What do you mean? Yes, but the whole Let It Die is more inspired by Deathverse. Do you mean like Let It Die Inferno is more inspired by Deathverse than anything else? That's what I heard a lot of people say, is we're like, Let It Die, it feels a lot like, Let It Die Inferno, feels a lot like Deathverse. Like, it basically doesn't have the same, like, feeling of, and I think it's all tied to the fact that it's PvP based. Like, when you're making a game like PvP, you can't optimize for fun, for, like fighting AI. You fight for, like, the highest denominator, but that also means you have to kneecap that denominator, usually to make it so that it's more reactive. So, like, if you could react in split seconds, it makes it really hard to like kill somebody. Everyone is just kind of faking out and like canceling attacks, and it just becomes messy. But in doing so, you have to force like animation locks in even harder of a way, like just by base movement, instead of just like committing to a punch and that being the thing that fucks you up. Because theoretically, whoever commits to the first punch and that person could dodge that punch, then you could just punish. So in order to stop that, you need to basically make it so that their movement is like significantly penalized. So it's almost beneficial to attack first. And stuff like that. At least that's my thought on it, of why it can kind of go tits up. Also, maybe don't use the exclamation point S for this one, because we're kind of in the middle of the story, but I'll just read your comment for you, and probably the AI will, sometimes it fucks it up, so that'll just be best going forward.
Soon she will wear a
unless
crown,
we're not in, like, storyline.
One ordained by fate, never to be defied. Her fate was written long ago. What remains is but a fleeting moment of stolen peace. What you see before you is fate itself.
If they killed her after we went through all this trouble saving her, I'll be pissed.
And now, with every step you take, you stir the tides into motion.
Ooh.
Is it fate that rules over man, or man who commands fate.
Got it, bud.
I await your answer to this.
Got it. Well, listen, man. This whole thing about like fate and like what do you call it? Our guy basically being like a variable that's just like a black hole. So like people can see the future. He's just like nothing because he's like the, I don't know what you want to call it, the variable. Like, you know. Da, 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 da. Yes, but the whole die thing is inspired. Yeah, that's the only big bummer, man. I really, it would have been so cool to see what Let It Die would have become. Like, if there was a Let It Die sequel. Like, if you just took Let It Die and just gave us more of it, and didn't have as much, like, restrictions based on free-to-play stuff. What a magical, like, weird trip that would have been. And instead, it seems like people are just striving for, like, not the thing that so many people fell in love with. So, like, why even call Let It Die, you know? Could you call it, I guess you just want to use the, like, likeness, which is something, but, like, shame, because I think Grasshopper or Gung Ho owns the IP now, so I don't think, like, maybe there's a chance that like this goes tits up and they're like, fuck it, let's make a sequel and let's like, you know, make it a live service game or something like that.
What is this place?
Also very pretty, a very nice world design, all that stuff. But we're back in the dark, gritty, piss fucking like, scattered landscape.
Walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss. All who enter must first forsake all hope.
Yikes. Fucking edgelord over here. Hey gang, are you my enemy? Oh. Why, thank you.
These tacit discords. Why aren't they attacking?
Harbinger, open the gates of paradise for us.
Say less, bud. Thank you for treating me with some respect. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. Oh, it's her. They're talking to her. Damn. Damn, the fucking clean-ass stomach got me fucking jacked a little bit. Why does everyone have such sharp
You'd better
this?
leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation.
Ooh, I did not hear her voice. I would not assume that would be her voice. She got a little bit of accent twang on her. That's kind of cool. Also, her hands are cool as shit. Roofied. Pocket sand.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
What? Uh-oh. Okay, so she's working for the baddies? Kind of looks sinister. Also, neat. Is this a new location? I'm in love with the fact that we're going back into, like, where do you want to spend a lot of time? In the dark, gross, like, blank color thing. What? No. Also, Amin says, I understood why you hate the online PvP aspect. The first time I threw the controller, it took a long time. Well, I don't even know if I hate that aspect of it so much as like what it usually entails. Like, again, I can't. Just the idea that, like, sorry, I was going to ramble on about how, like, if they just did co-op, like, it'd be so nice. Like, it'd be such an easy fucking win. Like it'd be also a really unique game where, like, what do you call it? You could, like, help people climb up the tower and, like, maybe create guilds and shit, then have those guilds war each other like they had in the base game with the PvP element. Except instead of it being country by country, it'd be like fucking faction by faction and some shit. Or like manufacturer even by manufacturer. Maybe we got special bonuses or resources every month at whoever won the top of the faction or some shit. Anyways. And the increased difficulty is forced. The increased difficulty is forced, and you can't hang in the lower levels. But at least the devs seem aware, so it's probably a game to play in a year or two. Maybe. I mean, like, again, it's weird, Amin, because like, I hope that's true. I think it's a very positive spin on it. Like, we don't know yet. You know, maybe they're gonna react to all of this stuff. Totally fair. But at the end of the day, I think it is still like it is. I think it is an extraction shooter. So, like, you're always, I think, going to be heavily limited based on that limitation. And I think it's always going to also be a PvP Arena Royale kind of game, unless that's not in the game anymore. But I thought that's maybe what you were alluding to, that there's like a PvP element, and that's what it is.
McFlufferkin said, time check. It's 12 till 5 p.m.
Yes. By the way, I got an update. It's like 5 like 20, 5:15. So maybe go a little bit over, just a little bit, just because we got to drive there and people are going to be late. And it's fine if we just like give it a little bit of time. Honestly, in hindsight, we probably could have burned through an episode or something like that. But anyways, I just found out like an hour before the stream that they were like, actually, it might be like an hour over, or half an hour over. I'm like, okay.
Nightmare Awakener.
Did she just block my mouth? We're like knocked out. And she goes, I know how to like wow. Just I can't breathe. I'm up. Good. Is she about to fucking smash me in the skull? I think I saw paradise. Good. You're all okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're finally awake. 1 second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And you're face down on the ground.
We got roofied. It happens. Okay. We didn't drink anything though, so a little odd.
I'm fine.
So sweet, happy, wholesome.
What I saw, though.
I saw all of you die. Recount what you saw. Weird trip.
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here.
Ah.
From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. Even some of our troop members, too. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of Renacida. And it's not just in Dreamland either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across Renacida lately. Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds, or the ghosts of their ancestors.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour.
Bit depressing as hell.
The troop performed today because Brent thought a new play to lighten the mood might give the people some hope.
I feel like you're also shaken though, so I don't think it works out great.
But here's the odd part. Only Renacidans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you.
I'm here in spirit. All right. No. I'm good. I don't need more. I don't need more intrigue or whatever. I'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll keep gathering intel on our end.
You guys keep
Might
looking
be worth
cute as a
asking
button,
around the
okay?
city to see who else has been experiencing this.
I feel like that's dangerous, those little sharp points.
Renacida's tides don't lie. Watch your back.
Can I show you guys something kind of cool? This is really not on brand for this, but I seen this house. I thought, wow, cool. And I think I could show it to you without doxing myself.
What are those tacit discords whispering about?
Because it's nowhere near me. It's on Reddit. I just found it on Reddit.
And the word harbinger. Could they mean the harbinger of the dark tide? The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide at the orders for Bricatorium.
Ooh.
That figure I saw in Cardathia's murder.
Dude, her gun looks so cool. It's a double barrel.
I came back to find her, so I should look for her first. She might know it.
Sorry, yeah, she may know what to go. Also, it's so crazy we like joined back and she was just looking like an absolute unit. All right. Also, a little bit much. Takes so long to zoom in. Anyways, we also have this. Honestly, dude, I think it's funny. One of the characters that's gonna come down the pipeline is like another redhead. And I think it was Raid who said that. It was just like, oh, Grin, you're maybe into redheads or something like that. And I'm like, no, I think anime just fucks up, like, is fucked up in that sense. Where, like, the redheads that exist in the world tend to have, like, a nice blood red type hair. Looks nice. But this is the shit that's different, okay? Also, why isn't there, like, I don't know, maybe orange wouldn't hit. Also, I think my kidney is failing. Oh, I drank too much coffee. You guys want to look at this house? Probably not. Probably not. But guess what? I'll show you regardless. You don't get a fucking choice. You don't get a fucking choice at all. God damn you. Where is it? Okay, this might take a little bit of jumping through some hoops just to find it, but hey. Have to go through some hoops just to find this stupid thing. There we go. This. Let's see if I can actually find it. Zillow Homes is the Reddit page that I look through every morning because I'm old, gross, and tired. And it's just kind of, it's just something to do. Oh, where is it? Oh, maybe I can't show it. It was one that didn't have anything on it. Is it this? No, it's not that. Is it this one? Also not that. Son of a bitch. Is it this one? No, it's a helicopter thing. This is the one. I got it, I think. Go to there. Yeah, this one. Okay, so this is a house. I just gotta check real quick. Am I gonna fuck my shit up here? I don't think so. I am okay. Let's just open like this. Okay. Alright. So this is a house that I've seen. And it's crazy. So first of all, it is 7,000 square feet. Okay? Little much. Little much. But second thing, it is also 300K, which is insane. And it's on a decent plot of land. But I looked into this because I was curious, like, why the fuck is it so low in price? And it's probably because it's fucking dilapidated. Break it down, probably gonna take $1 million to bring it back. But anyways, because it's $7,000 a square feet. So you gotta make it all better. That's a lot of money. Anyways, but the other thing was that apparently it's in a location that like stinks like shit. It's like it's by like a cornmeal thing, and it just smells like chemical all the time. But anyways, we can forget about all that and just see this cool thing because I do think it's actually really neat. A fucking gigantic stone pillars and shit. Like that's fucking epic. You got a beautiful front yard or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that shit hits, man. It's also like weathered. Like, it also is like true weathered. Like, this shit is probably gonna break down. But anyways, very cool. Anyways, also, I hate that it's not very zoomed in. Very cool outside stuff, all that stuff. The inside looks like shit. And again, I think I was more hyped when I was watching this because I knew that, like, this is $300 and, like, what the heck? Like, you could renovate this stuff. But also, in hindsight, 7,000, gang, square feet is a lot. But maybe you don't need to use all of it, you know? It's also a bit run down, but then there's good parts that like look like not shit. Like this doesn't look like you need to refurbish the whole thing. This part looks fucked. This part's pretty horrible. But look at all the cool little bits. If you were a bazillionaire or something like that, this would be a cool little good boned find or whatever. Also, why is that ripped off? I don't know. But yes, also, oh yeah, that's a little rough. That looks like a little bit of water damage. Anyways, listen. We're just window shopping as it is. But hey, that looks nice. Look at all this wood furnishing and stuff like that. Kitchen looks kind of basic and annoying and just not very impactful. But hey, also not great. Again, this is weird. I have a thing in my head where when I see a house like this, it makes me excited, not repulsed. The reason why is because theoretically you could like make your mark on it. But that's in a life where you have time, which none of us really live in anymore, unfortunately. The economy. Anyways, yeah. This neat, a lot of space. It's also fucking usable space too. Like this is pretty high ceilings, even if when you have a slanted roof. But the thing that gets me, like this is kind of cool and neat, like a bunch of space and shit you can do with stuff. But where is it? This, dude, that's fucking awesome. That's real cool. Yeah, this is open. This whole part, all this metal and like rustic ass looking shit. It just looks cool. We have this whole ass open patio. Man, what a fucking you stand up there, king shit. Anyways. Alvin says, watch out for leaky pipe. Yeah, that's the thing that everyone in the comments was saying. Like, people were on Reddit who were like, hey, man. And that's the big thing, was people just being like, dude, it is, I don't think you realize how much, like, again, some people say, oh my god, 7,000 square feet. Holy shit. You don't realize that's 7,000 square feet that you have to redo because all of it's like dilapidated and broken down and shit. But none of it's like, again, I think the fallacy that I have is that like, but you could get to it in like 20 years if you were, or like 5 years, 7 years, whenever you have time or money, extra money kicking around. But I think that's not how it works. I think like the least, you can't just leave a room unfucking touched for like 5 years and then not just break apart. so you need to keep shit like going. And like, yeah, people struggle with like just keeping an average home like fucking functional, you know? But you got like a full-on basement and shit. Looks like a torture fucking location. But you know, yeah, this is where you start to see like, okay, this is why you need to sink a lot of money in this. Let me ask you guys a question though. If you had, let's say, 500K in the bank and you were seeing this, would you take it because of the potential that it could possibly yield? It's also 300K, just to let you know. So you would still have 200K to do some like beginner. You'd be able to, like, my thought is like you'd be able to clean up like 2 or 3 rooms just to survive it. You know what I mean? Maybe probably not. Probably would take another like, I don't know if it would take more. I don't think it would take 200K to make it fucking livable. Like I don't think the roof would cost 200K, nor would the like the infrastructure for the pipes that probably froze over and broke apart, which is why there's some water damage and shit like that. But look at the outside. Anyways. The reason why this is so cheap, by the way, definitely is just because of the area that it's in, which is like, it smells like shit apparently. So, yeah. But this is something I seen this morning and thought, cool. And then I learned more about it and I thought, I'll ruin this for other people too. But that is like the dream, I think, for people who are like, can you find something that is super cool, old as shit, cool old shit though. Like, so it's interesting because it has some old bones, and then you could make your mark on. But also, not that much money, so that you could make your mark on it. You know, probably not. Unfortunately, we're living in the world where unless you grind so hard and get lucky, probably, house buying of that caliber. I'll be honest. But hey, what's the point of life if not dreaming? Okay. All right, let's go talk to this person. And
Stay behind me.
Shit! Actually, don't talk to me yet. Oh wait, no, maybe we need to. Oh, we do. It's optional stuff. Let's talk to our elf friend. What's your deal? Are you not voiced? Oh, you can go fucking kill yourself. No, absolutely not. Absolutely. What do you think? I'm made of time? Absolutely not. But I will get these little XP bonuses.
Stay behind me.
Ah, shit. Maybe we have to read. Zani. Damn. No worries. If you're feeling low, it's a good time to step out. Lady says stuff. Did you hear her? Got it. Okay, Zani, I love you to bits, but this is... I can't... yeah. I got other games to play. I got to catch up on Withering Waves as well. So, like, being selfish. You're being selfish. Oh, damn, I thought I had enough. Phoebes is over here. Doing Phoebe things. God, I wish Phoebe had a skin. They still have not done that yet, and I just think it's such an easy W for them to do it. Oh, dude, it's so weird. Fucking Zani got a skin before Phoebe, and Phoebe, I didn't even click in my head that. And then Phoebe, like, is the one who totally would need it more. Come on. Off we go. To fly into the thing. Oh, Ahmed says, if it is to rent, and turn...
Cantarella up ahead?
I mean, I can't see why it's not. Why couldn't it be? Why couldn't it be to like, because the basement and the upper part, I feel like could be turned into like a business or a basement. I guess it depends on what kind of business you're running out of it. But anyways, Amin did say, if it is to rent and turn into a business, yes, but never to buy for love, only if I have a lot of money. Really? Wow, you would, dude, I don't know why, but I have that thing in my head where like I would like to... I don't like the idea of renting on anything. I don't even like paying like memberships for stuff. You know, like Netflix or something like that. And I know it's crazy because like theoretically, it might be better. I guess that's what a mortgage is though. It's kind of like just rent in some capacity with like a significant like slight twist of risk. But that risk could mean you own the whole capital that you invest in it, especially if you improve it. But anyways, yes. Also, holy shit! Thank God it took us here. I would say if I had to walk this way, I would never been able to find it. All right. Let us... Oh, it's one lady. It's a lady we haven't seen in a fucking millennia. Shut up with that. What's up? What's good?
Rover, what brings you back to the inverted tower so suddenly?
Trying to find our lady.
Something's come up. I need Cardathea's help to deal with it.
Also, we miss you, Cat. Hopefully you're enjoying your vacation. If you come back and see us in the past broadcast, we miss you.
Did something unusual happen here?
Nog says, renting is a scam, honestly. Pay more for rent through mortgage payment. Yeah, but they are kind of like finding a way to fuck you in this as well. So like renters are inflating massively inflating like the cost of housing. But it subsequently allows them to keep increasing their rent. But also by them buying up more real estate constantly, they are then making so that the prices of baseline houses are just going exponentially higher. So it's just a fucking mess. And it sucks because like, yeah, everyone's getting into real estate, unfortunately. It's at a point where like I don't know if it'll ever go away or change because so many people have like a dog in the race. It's almost like become, instead of investing in like stocks, you invest in like capital assets, which essentially is mortgage or like housing and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. It sounds like I hate to be like so like poo-poo and stuff like this, but like maybe it wasn't the best idea that we heavily injected like capitalism into the cornerstones of what we require to live, like food and housing, and like love. Like if you think of any of the things that are like $1 million industries, like Tinder is capitalizing on like loneliness, love. OnlyFans also capitalizing on loneliness and like the desire for like connection and stuff like that. And then also like housing is just a bit like you need shelter. Like you need shelter, you need food. Food is also fucked. So like maybe it wasn't the best idea. Maybe it would have been kind of okay, possibly, that the government was like, hey, let's just try to keep this more balance, because like this is something that like most people just kind of need to function, and most people just use to like seek meaning in life, which is fair. Like most people like seek meaning in life to get a cool structure, like a nice thing. And other people would seek like connection and that kind of stuff. And then also people just like love food and like dining at restaurants and stuff like that. It seems like we've kind of are on the tail end of like, ooh, so there was a breaking point to this. There was like maybe this kind of becomes so where like we all are just getting chain banged. It seems like. Anyways. Just my 2 thoughts. I know nothing, all that.
I've only just arrived. For now, everything appears to be in order. I didn't come because of any disturbance. There are matters I, too, need to discuss with Cartathea.
You're a nice voice actor. Soothing. Are we good? Oh, shit. Oh, damn, that's a good shot. Guys, this game is beautiful. God, I love it so much. Visually. Sometimes they ramble, but, you know, it's a gotcha game. Start smelling its own farts a little bit. No! If she does die, I'm going to be pissed. We spent such a long time only for her to get clipped. Look at those beautiful wings. Jesus Christ. Turns out Infinite Money of Gacha really pans out on terms of just hiring people who can fucking crank out gear. Or it's like a sweatshop, who knows? Wait, what?
How could this happen?
Did she die? It happened so fast. Wait, what?
That woman.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
No. Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her, and yet... she is still resonating with...
Lone Syndicate said, damn, we still stream...
Yes, just a little bit.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die.
Probably gonna wind down first.
Right? This doesn't make any sense.
Thank God she's not dead. So thank God she sent us a signal like, hey, idiots, I'm not, don't throw my body away.
Even stranger.
Carthea's sword. None of this adds up.
Cantarella, you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss. She gave no details, only insisting that I come at once.
So maybe the one girl saved her, actually. I feel like it's gonna be one of those
With
things.
the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked to the Dark Tide, or Leviathan.
Was what I saw really just an illusion? That woman, she was using Dark Tide energy. Could she be another Harbinger? Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me.
Lone Syndicate said that meeting
I'll
took
bring
forever
her
with
back
so much
to the
yapping also.
Phasalia estate.
Oh, war story.
And keep her safe.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say.
The rest, I entrust to you.
We missed you, Lone. We talked about some stuff. We got into Warframe Worldly. Took a side note. Yeah, all that stuff. Abby, can you track the killer frequency? Abby, yeah.
This nose? I could track the Dark Tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down this killer.
Do that, yes. Murder, all that. Also, I don't love how he should be spinning when he's flying. It's weird. Anyways, yeah, the whole one wing thing is really strange. It'd be cool if he had like also like an anemo or like what was it called, wind thing as well. Because at this point he doesn't just have. I guess he always had light, but I guess light wing might not have happened. But anemo wing would have made sense. Anyways, Especially considering he's like flying for so much of that that moveset.
That's weird. The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
Abby, you're the most like chronically
it's the
ill
dark
person
tide's
I know.
energy messing with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area.
I don't think you ever are like healthy and in a good state. You are always something wrong with you. And we've helped you so much. I don't know how to fix it anymore. I guess you just this is just you.
Abby. Asleep already. That drowsiness should have worn off by now. Another sign.
Sorry, I thought it was done.
Since leaving the inverted tower. Wow. Raguna's sky. What happened to it?
Something about clouds, man. I think they're like just impossible visually. Oh god.
Spear of glory.
Oh, he arrived here. Weird. Why is he here? He was tripping in the other place.
Slipped away again. By this spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil.
Last time you were bitching about fate in the like underground when you were doing Luna's quest, you weirdo.
Ovidius? What are you doing out here?
What any gladiator of Septimont is born to do. Hunting.
Lone
But you, Your
Syndicate
Grace,
said, not this guy again.
You vanished without a word.
He's a lot. He's a lot.
What brings you back in such a hurry?
After what happened before, tell him about what... sure, I don't know. He might be a... fuck it. Might be a bad guy, but who cares? Who cares?
That's a long story.
I just need to know
Let's
that.
speak of more pressing matters. Are you after the Thundering Mephis as well?
The what?
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Describe Carthia's killer.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame. So you seek the one they call Discord Slayer.
Oh my god, the Discord Slayer.
Discord Slayer.
A Redditor, possibly?
Sounds like you know something about her.
Yes, she's on my radar. I suspect the recent Tacit Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence.
It's definitely the fucking weird guy who's like the poetic freak. I don't know what I said. I just said, yeah. We said something, I don't know.
Your Grace hasn't heard. It struck not long ago.
Why is it Grace? I'm just a guy. I
Lone
was helped.
Syndicate said. So, Grin, did your thing today get canceled?
No, it's at 5:30. We're leaving at 5:30, so I can go a little bit over. But yeah, I still have to probably wind. That's why I'm clicking through stuff.
I had
I'm
gone
waiting
there
to wind
in
down.
search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overrun. To be precise, they looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide.
Got it. It's not letting me click by this. I get it.
The outbreak has since been contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure.
Got it.
The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Averado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed.
Got it.
A TD outbreak. Right after I left. But while I was there, I didn't even sense a ripple.
The Thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
Pretty good shot. Who's he talking to? Just randoms? Okay, so he's not the worst.
Thank you for your help, Gladiator. Averado Vault isn't far from
that
here.
lady looking
We can
fucking
handle the
great.
rest of the journey.
Damn. She looked fucking awesome. I hate that I have auto fucking do. I can't to show you guys. That was crazy. Also, the corset, dude, wild. Anyways, short hair, all that.
Now, about the Discord Slayer you seek. That she may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of Tacet Discords, leading them like troops into battle.
That's so cool. And then she just shoots guns. That's it, guys. I hate to kill you for you.
What's more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. The time and place match perfectly. I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well.
What is it? Dark Tide stuff? Yeah. Look at the imp blocks down the
Of course.
sky.
Even if she didn't cause the outbreak in Raguna City, the connection is undeniable. The Dark Tide is Rinasita's ancient enemy. If you're hunting her, allow me to join you and lend my aid.
Okay.
Do you have any leads on her whereabouts now?
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide creation. This frequency it left behind, we can track it, and from there draw out the Discord Slayer herself.
You guys really should have chose any other
To
name.
that end, we'll need this.
You say Black Tide a lot. Is Discord too much? Like,
An anchor stone. You brought that all the way from Septimont?
Damn.
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate
Why do you
to
keep
be
saying
hunting
Grace?
alongside you again.
I'm not a king. I helped your king. I was a hero of a hero of heroes is what they call Rover. All right, well, I'll come back eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Again, one little quick update thingy. Next week, we're not going to be streaming Dispatch on Thursday. We're going to be streaming it on Friday. Just FYI, and then I don't know what we're going to do the following day. We might do ZZs. I think Wither and Wave or ZZs is going to have their second part. I think ZZs will probably be up at that point. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, I appreciate y'all spending time with me and going kind of all over the place where the stream ended up going. Also, funnily enough, we did actually record more just because we ended up also doing multiple things. Anyways, but it's just funny how that works. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe Fluff is still streaming. So we are going to go ahead and raid Fluff. So I should pause this, sorry. But yes, we are going to go ahead and raid Fluff.
Go fetch it. Lone Syndicate said, wonderful stream Grin.
Thank you so much, Lone.
Just pretend I was here for
We
all
missed
of it.
you. We did miss you. It was like, how Lone? usually when I say something, Lone pops in, so I was like, I didn't really
Raid
connect
Nade
with that.
said, great stream Grin.
Thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to see what happens with Dispatch. But we'll have to be patient. We should be able to wrap it up on Thursday's stream. No, sorry, Friday's stream. Friday stream. Thursday's stream will be a hangout like it always is. And yes, also, my God. Look at that. Even just a side profile.
Aminiola Memechiche 2056 said, yay, high five.
Bang!
Roaring Fetus said peace.
Peace. Thank you guys so much for your time. If you do got some extra time, go hang out with Fluff for a little bit. I'm sure you'd like the company. He's also just grinding through Accusa, which is a fun game. But last, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you there. Again, see you next Thursday. Hopefully you guys have a great week. There might be a video on the Mind Palace of Madness channel either on Monday or Tuesday. I'll do my best to get something out, though. I did edit it. It's finished. I just need to make a thumbnail, and that can always take longer than I think. Alas, hopefully enjoy the rest of your night.
said I'm on the final bit of Like a Dragon. Spoilers ahead for those joining me in the redirect.
Be careful. Thank you guys so much for your time, and goodbye for now, my friends.